He is.
Puss in Boots, I don't get even a little
He's
bit.
very charismatic.
Yeah, but we loaded up the new Puss in Boots movie, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Quite all right.
About 2 minutes in, you said, you know, for a cat, that's a really hot cat.
Yeah.
It blindsided me.
I'm still processing the freak comment. Why would people want to look normal? I'm sorry I said freak. I shouldn't have said freak. I apologise. I meant clown.
What about Clussy?
Oh.
There were some hot clowns.
I don't think she's...
Harley Quinn.
I don't think that woman is a freak.
What about Harley Quinn?
I just didn't think she looked nice. I shouldn't have said freak. I take it back. I apologise. I should have said clown.
Stop fighting with Chet and then apologising over
I'm
it.
not fighting with anyone.
Fight the
I
Chet.
don't think she's a freak. I think she looks like a clown or an idiot. Sorry.
Love the latest Puss in Boots. I thought it was
really
fine.
Good. I really liked it.
I thought it was a completely fine movie.
Death was kind of hot too.
Oh, Emma.
The wolf.
Oh, Emma.
You've made me small.
Oh, I'm
You've
just gonna
gotten rid of
fix
me,
it.
so I won't fight with Jack. It's
There.
okay, we're all getting dismantled today. What did I say to Sambo that was dismantling them? What did I say to Sambo?
I don't know, probably the Disney Fox thing. Everyone wants to fuck that guy. Select a slot. I can't even remember where we were in this game, to be honest. It's been like 2 weeks since we played. We were both sick and still kind of are. You
They're
can
not
hear
going to
my
want me
voice.
back anymore.
Oh, I missed my little rat friends.
You do love your rats.
Oh, they're so cute and small. I really missed
The
them.
Inquisition paid the English garrison a ransom to get to Hugo and Amicia. Luckily, Amicia and the boy managed to escape the camp with the help of the 2 young raiders they met earlier, Melly and her brother Arthur. He stayed behind to create a diversion. But there was another character that was with you, and we don't know where he is.
No.
What's that character called?
I can't remember.
He was the
ran
doctor's.
off.
He was the doctor's.
Yeah, he ran
apprentice.
off with the other person didn't he? Before
was
we got
the-
captured.
Don't give up on
He
him
was the
just
doctor's
yet.
apprentice,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe his son. They didn't
Sad
quite.
French
They didn't
kids.
quite
Oh.
make it clear.
I need to expand the screen again. Lovely. There we go. That should work. Perfect. Now you should be seeing it perfectly. And I think we shouldn't be dropping any frames. I think the settings have all saved. Although occasionally NVIDIA will just go, oh, those settings that you had that were perfect for your stream, fuck those, we're going to update them. So we might have to edit some
I
stuff.
shouldn't
We'll
have said
see.
freak. I feel bad.
Oh my fucking god.
And I don't want to think people should look normal. I love goths.
What, so goths aren't normal?
You know what I mean? Like
What?
mainstream.
No, what do you mean?
Normal means mainstream, and I like goths. I've often considered being a goth.
Then be a goth.
No, I don't think I could.
Why?
Well, because it's not just the clothes. You have to be into the whole lifestyle, don't you? The music and stuff. And I don't
I don't know if you have to.
Yeah, I don't like any goth music.
What about The Cure?
I don't like them.
Emma.
Who were the Cure again?
The Cure.
No, I don't think I like any of that kind of music. Does Evanescence count as goth? Because I like them.
No, they're more like new metal or emo, I guess.
Protect the goths at all costs.
Anyway.
Take what bits you like, Emma.
Yeah, exactly. You
No,
can be
but
a
it's a
poser if you
whole-
like.
Yeah, I don't want to be a poser. Like, it's a whole cultural aesthetic. You have to, it's not just the clothes. You have to be into
You
the
have to,
music,
like-
the books.
You have to be into sacking Rome.
And aren't you, isn't the stereotype from the things that I've seen on TV that you're supposed to be sad?
Yeah. My mum was a goth.
Was she sad?
I don't know. She just listened to a lot of The Cure and Sisters of Mercy.
Because I don't want to, like, be sort of sad. I like life.
Then
Well-
just be a happy goth.
Is there such a thing?
Uh-huh.
Because in TV they're always miserable and they're like obsessed with death and stuff. And Marilyn Manson.
You like Edgar Allan Poe?
Everyone likes Edgar Allan Poe.
I don't know if everyone likes Edgar
No,
Allan
but you
Poe.
not like Edgar Allan Poe.
He's very melodramatic.
But he's had such huge influences on all our...
Academia, Emma.
You're
You're
so...
thinking of emo, which is sort of allied to goth, but isn't inherently sad. They just
Oh,
express
I don't want
sadness.
to be them. I'm not really sure what they are, but I
Let's-
remember in school they weren't cool.
Let's be honest. Emos are not as cool and never have been as goths.
No, definitely not.
They are the sort of, you know, goths. They look like goths, but sillier.
No.
The hair over the eye, listening to Fall Out Boy.
Oh, Fall Out Boy. Who are Fall Out Boy again?
Band. I don't even know if they exist anymore.
Burns your face and melts steel. No
thought this
one
was a
can put
goblin.
their helmet on with that. Get some ready.
There's definitely ableist goths who don't understand mental illness.
Oh no. Well, I assume that's everyone. You can now craft Deverantus. What, am I going to throw acid in his face? Emos ended up leaning more to the scene kid style. Yes, I think that's true. Emos and scene kids share a sort of vibe. It's the big hair that goes over the eye.
Talking of mental illness, it was really nice yesterday in college. I was talking to some other people, and they started talking about this girl was talking about her OCD and how she'd been in therapy for it. And I was like, she is so cool because she's just being so open about it. And I said I have OCD too, and this guy who was also there said he had autism, and we all sort of had a little neurodivergent loving. Am I saying that right?
College is getting woke.
Neurodivergent? I can't pronounce the word. Say it for me again. Neurodivergent. There was another girl who had ADHD. This girl had OCD and ADHD, and he had autism, and I have OCD, and we had this little sort of neurodivergent loving.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice.
Right. I'm going to splash acid in this guy's face.
No.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'll try.
Oh, the poor man.
Rock. Bang. I'm gonna love this.
College is getting woke. Is that what you said?
College is all full of snowflakes
Because
now.
I was talking to them and I was saying that I hate it when I tell people I have OCD. A lot of people ask me, what are your symptoms?
Mm-hmm.
And I hate that because they're intrusive thoughts, so they're embarrassing. You don't want to tell someone you've just met what your intrusive thoughts and your obsessive rituals are.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so nice because the guy and the girl were like, who would ask that? They were like, that is so rude.
No, you're supposed to push them and go, do tricks for me.
It was lovely. I felt so accepted and seen.
Oh, you're very millennial. I feel seen.
Shit. Look, there's one with a helmet. You know what to do.
Okay, well, now that I can take off their helmets,
Boxes, but it's an unholy mess.
this'll be fun.
I love these plants. What are these called?
I don't know.
I really
They
think-
look a bit like hemlock, but I don't know if that's what these are.
They're so pretty. I really like them. I love the way this game is designed.
It is quite a nice looking game.
It's so beautiful.
I like the rain as well.
I don't like the rats. They're so horrific.
Oh,
looking.
but the rats are so sweet and small
They've
and
made them look
squishy.
so evil and fierce.
But they're so squishy and small and lovely.
They eat people.
They're so lovely. They're so
I
cute.
forgot who she was. I got frightened.
Alright, which one of you has a helmet? It's hard to tell, honestly, through the rain.
Is this still the English or is this the Inquisition?
Don't know. They remind me of elderflower. Oh, it might be elderflower. I've only really consumed elderflower in, like, fancy squash.
Yeah, isn't that wine as well?
Oh yeah, you can make elderflower wine.
Is this game actually made by French people?
I don't know.
Because I wonder if this is meant to actually be what this part of France looks like. Or are they just making it up?
That looks like a helmet. Let's dissolve your face.
Your face. What's the rest of the words?
That wasn't a helmet. Oh, fuck me.
Did he just say on guard?
Yeah. Well, fuck me. It's okay. I've never had it.
I don't think that's fair. I think you should have been allowed to fight that.
Well, I'm very small. Right, so not the one we should have fought.
You also
There's
hit
one
the
with
tree, yeah.
I know.
You know what to do. Yes.
There we go. Nice and dead. Oh, that was quiet enough that he did not give a fuck. Amazing. I feel like if I hit somebody with a rock hard enough to break their skull open, it would be audible enough that you'd be able to hear it even through some rain.
You don't know, maybe it isn't.
Right, now we burn his face off.
Oh. That's mean.
There we go.
Oh god, that's horrible.
Bye, friend.
I like it. If there are
Oh.
two of them, there are bound to be more.
That's
We
terrible.
have to
enough.
get out of here.
We have to
Hang
get
on,
back
I'm
to
looting the
the
bodies
Duck.
first.
I know. Where's the shadow?
Oh, did he say Addy Duck?
Follow me.
Mm-hmm.
He just said Addy Duck.
That's very goo. I hate him.
Well, he's only like 5, is he?
I hope he gets the plague.
Okay.
Oh no, I knew it. Keep calm.
Calm.
You see the little goddess over there?
Kane hates
That's
the
our way
French.
out. Listen,
I like the French. The
you
French are
have the
cool.
sling, so you go first.
What's cool
You
about it?
go.
All the strikes.
Oh, that is cool.
Keep a lookout.
Yeah, everyone likes that.
Stay quiet.
All right,
Understood.
Now!
they're still looking for me.
Poor Hugo.
They're still looking.
He's quite cute, isn't he?
I don't think he is.
When he's not being
how do I
annoying,
crouch?
he's quite cute.
There we go.
I like her little plait.
Maybe it'll be like Daenerys and she'll get more and more ridiculous, like, huge plaits as the show goes on.
I liked Emilia Clarke's look in Game of Thrones. Her look was the best thing about her.
Well, it couldn't have been her acting.
No. And I was not really a fan of the character in general. I'm not a fan of the character in the books either, so it's not just the show. I just don't like Daenerys as a character. And I don't like Jon Snow as a character in the books either.
Well, Jon Snow is quite
He's quite
boring in
it's odd that George R. R. Martin can make such great characters like Tyrion and Cersei and Jaime and Ned, and then such boring characters like Bran, Daenerys and Jon.
Bran is real fucking boring.
Daenerys and Jon are worse in my opinion.
I remember when I read the books, because I haven't watched much of the show, but when I would read the books, I would skip through a lot of Bran's chapters because I found them so dull. I would just skip through them.
He himself said he didn't know what he was doing with Bran. Well, that's going to be a problem if, like the showrunner said, he intends Bran to be the king. So, like, what the fuck? Bran shall be the king. He is the best story of us all. I mean, fucking hell.
Who has a better story than Bran?
Yes, it was something like that, wasn't it?
Jesus, be quiet. I mean, I guess we could... They're spread out enough I might be able to kill a couple of these, but I don't want to use the items.
It's not... I just killing too many people.
They're soldiers.
Well, these
kill
are the
them if they
Inquisition,
like.
aren't they?
Maybe. Again,
It's only
been a while
okay if you're
since I
killing
played.
English soldiers.
That's rude.
Well, no, because they're invading your country. But the Inquisition are just trying to purify everything. I mean, maybe Hugo is a monster, you don't know.
He seems like a monster.
Maybe he, like, I don't know, does weird wizard experiments in his future. Inquisition is from Spain. No, but there was a French one too.
There's a lot. There was a few
What was that?
Inquisitions.
Yeah, there was a Spanish one, a French one. And what other country was there?
Explosion like it? My ears are still ringing. We got the one what did it though. A young thief who was helping the runes. He's being held at the Bastion for interrogation.
He should think himself lucky. If he didn't have information about the boy, he'd be little chunks of meat. by
Is that
now.
the apprentice?
I guess so. And down here into the
What was
flower
his name
patch.
again?
I don't remember. Just the apprentice boy is fine, I think.
So, still nothing?
Hopefully we'll be able to save him.
Well, there's
I
a
don't
lot of
really
men.
want any of these
Just
children to
some
live.
kids.
I like our thief friend. Where'd she go?
Melly?
Yeah, she's cool. She makes us look shit.
Well, you are only like a very sheltered little aristocrat.
Oh, there she is.
You're just a very sheltered little aristocrat.
Yeah, exactly. We're not just kids. We're aristocratic kids.
Or maybe
We should be thrown into
no,
a big
you're not
well.
gentry. He's a lord, and that's aristocrats, right?
Yeah, we should be killed.
I always get confused with the difference between gentry and aristocrats. Because to my simple peasant eyes, they kind of seem the same thing.
Simple peasant eyes.
Like they're very well. You know, I was making the joke. But like, if I lived in them times, that's what I'd be. I'd be a peasant. But like gentry and
Oh,
aristocrats, they seem kind of. I mean, you're both big houses and endless money. So like, what's the difference between you?
Jesus, that one was kind of close.
Yeah, he was. It's weird playing Dragon Age Inquisition because Inquisitions have always been bad in real life. If it's the game I'm thinking of, I like that game.
I think you've seen some of Dragon Age, the
Yeah.
first one.
My ex played a Dragon Age game, and I watched it, and I thought, oh, this looks like fun.
Dragon Age 1, I've played the first two Dragon Ages. I loved Dragon Age 1. Dragon Age 1 is one of my favourite games. My dad played it, and then I played it, and we both loved it. Dragon Age 2, I remember being kind of underwhelming, but I was very young. And then Dragon Age 3, I've never played.
What's yeoman? Yeoman.
I've never really understood what yeomen are.
They're below the gentry, right?
Maybe? I don't know what yeomen are. Maybe
Yeah.
landowners? Or like smaller landowners or something?
But they all own land. That's the thing. Aristocrats and gentry and yeomen, don't they all own land?
Uh,
Yeah, I can't really tell the difference.
yeah, I don't really know what a yeoman is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Get in.
Oliver
Please.
Cromwell was a
There we
yeoman.
go.
Palace is down. There's always a side entrance.
So I guess that's some sort of class triumph there. The yeoman who defeated a king. That's what I mean to my peasant eyes. They all seem the same. Well, it's like nowadays. you know, being working class, I don't really see a big difference between the middle class and the like wealthy. Obviously, I'm not talking about wealthy as in Bill Gates, but like, you know, like middle class people. I like, there was this woman at college. She's a tutor of ours. I don't like her. And she asked us questions. We were doing feminist theory to do with race in literature. And she was talking about Gone with the Wind, Hattie MacDonald, who was literally called Mammy, I think, in that movie. And she asked us to define the stereotype of the welfare queen. So I did. And I said, you know, and to explain it. And I said, you know, that the welfare queen stereotype is all tied up with race and sexism and class stereotypes in America because they don't have a great view of the working class. And she said, the tutor, well, they're not really working class, they're unemployed. And then she went like, and also be careful how you use that term, because we're all working class if we don't own property or if we don't own capital. Like Karl Marx said, you know, anyone who works is working class. And I got what she was saying, but also it really pissed me off. Like, for someone who like grew up in a load of really shitty council estates, and there's this woman with her little posh middle class accent trying to make out as though me and her have the same experience because neither of us own property. So yeah, it kind of pissed me off. Because to me, I don't, you know, middle class people, they talk like they're not posh. But like, if you have 2 cars, 2 bathrooms, you go on holiday regularly, you're like not from my world. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So, but I just don't like her anyway. So
I know you hate her.
I don't like her. I'm lucky though, because she's the only tutor or lecturer that I don't like. All the others I do like.
Good. She's talking out of her arse.
Thank you. That's what I thought.
Go ahead. So kind of you, Your Highness.
Ooh, catty.
They'll end up being lovers. Well, why
Well,
not?
how old are we? No, I think we're like a teenager.
Teenagers can be lovers.
Yeah, but I can't be into it.
I didn't mean like having sex. I just meant like a relationship. Why does your mind always go to sex and mine always goes to romance?
What do you mean?
Come on.
Oh,
get moving.
Jesus.
What are you going to do to me?
Lucas, that
Oh,
was
it's
his
him.
name.
Careful. It's Lucas.
Promise to be
Lucas.
arriving soon with fresh supplies.
Can we just
Take
beat
you
the
to
shit
the
out of him?
Inquisition bastion
What?
in town.
Can we just beat the shit out of the guy?
The
Do you have
guard.
any apprentice left? No, we'll make some. Quick.
Okay. I am. Bye! Lucas, stay out of the acid. I know I didn't warn you or anything.
Hey, who did that?
Me! Bang!
Me, it's me, Amaria.
So glad to see you again.
Hi, Lucas. I'm glad Lucas is alright.
He's fine.
Well,
Yes, I was in a cage. Then there was a huge explosion. Boom!
Oh.
And then we went to Melly's house. She said lots of bad words.
I heard that. And what about you, Lucas?
He's so cute.
How are you? Can we
Disgusting.
talk while we run, or we can sit down
Mingen.
with some wine and
Fucking
some roast
mingen.
chicken and wait for them to come and kill us? What do you reckon?
You're right. Let's get going. The chateau shouldn't be far now.
Let's go. Come on.
Boom
It's
and
not far to the
tears. I love
Seems
you.
like you've been through some tough times.
Does the chat for like
Don't
me now
say.
again after how mean I
You
was?
have to tell us about the Inquisition.
The chat likes it when you're mean.
The one where your friends
Chat,
are
you
rich.
better like me or
Okay,
else.
Tell my brother that.
You can't be properly mean, which is just, it ends up being endearing. You can't be properly mean. You just sort
I
of,
think I was pretty mean to you at the beginning.
you yell at chat or like push around and be all
didn't yell at
blustery.
no
And then
one.
you're like, I hope I wasn't too mean.
I didn't yell at. I yelled at you. I didn't yell at any of them. A goblin-shaped balloon filled with hate.
I don't think
For
you
children, yes.
An accident?
I don't think you have it in you to be properly mean.
I was mean to the
An
beginning. I
Inquisition
was mean.
cart.
Rats.
There must be things we can salvage from inside. I don't see how we can get past.
Oh, Amicia.
Thinking back to Dreya going, shut the
It's a
fuck up in
quite
Emma's
different
face.
figure.
And threatening to pinch her, but Emma is mean.
Brought into a pile of rats and
but he
See,
didn't
exactly.
mean- He didn't mean it.
Silenced when I can't head to auto mod. I need to tab out. Yes, exactly. And then Emma thinks she's the mean one.
Ah, you didn't mean it though.
saltpeter, alcohol, and liver. Mix them together.
All right.
Are you going to blow up all the rats?
I don't want to.
I guess you have to though.
Creates a powerful source of light. Maybe just scares them away.
Throw it to the rats.
No, I'll probably kill them.
But I love them.
You're gonna have to kill them eventually, I suppose,
But I love them so much.
to stop the plague.
No, I love them.
My eyes
Well, no, they can't be dead, because if they were on
You
fire...
destroyed them.
Oh, yeah, oh, so you did kill them.
I guess so.
You think they'd be screaming in pain or
Carts
something?
packed full of alchemical material. Makes sense.
The Inquisition. They couldn't have got as far as the macula without reading the alchemical writings. I don't know what they're up to. But whatever it is, these carts will be useful.
Right, we need to make some more stuff. I would like bigger pockets if possible.
Maybe. I don't think you'll be able to get bigger pockets.
Less noise while walking, that could be good. But I kind of want more ammunition and pockets. That was an annoying thing. I tried wearing a skirt recently for a couple of days. And I was really genuinely missing pockets.
Yeah.
I don't get why people who wear skirts
A lot of
have
girls...
not insisted on pockets.
A lot of girls' trousers don't have that much pockets
I know.
either.
Like, it's so weird not having pockets.
Well, it's the idea that boys would put stuff in their pockets, girls would put stuff in a purse. I think that's the idea.
At a rate. I don't know what to get.
You
You need
need
a
a
bag,
bag.
mate. I have a bag. I use a messenger bag.
Pockets were taken away to stop women carrying leaflets to demand pockets.
That could easily be true, actually.
It's rude they don't give pockets and feminine stuff, yeah?
I'm going to
Silas,
do
do you
this.
forgive me?
Oh my god, shut up.
Because Silas is one of my
Jesus Christ.
favourites.
What does that even mean?
What do you mean, what does it mean?
You have favourites in chat. Like
Yeah.
little Pokemon.
Yeah, no, not like little Pokemon. Don't say it like that. That's rude. I never said anything like that.
That's just kind of how it came across.
What level am I in? What level?
Like what level of Pokemon?
What's the...
Like what level of Pokemon?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Water level?
I don't think that's what you meant. So
Emma has a tier system. I don't have a tier system.
Yucky duck. We're nearly there.
The Aki Duck.
It's just that Silas agrees with everything I say, you do. And Silas has the same interests as me. We've talked about true crime and owns. It's been really interesting.
We're going to the Aki Duck.
All right.
Akira.
That's disgusting.
And Ganarius usually agrees with me too. But do you want someone who only agrees with you? Well, I phrased
Exactly,
that.
I'm challenged.
I phrased that badly. I mean, similar interests, similar viewpoints. As long as you don't have a problem with us slutty dressing bisexuals.
Millie,
No, of course
where's
not.
your brother?
You can dress any way you please.
All right.
I really didn't mean it about the singer. I was just in a bad mood.
Oh my god.
I don't take back that the song was terrible.
I don't think anybody cares about your feelings on Rebecca Black.
Jaya loving the disarray in chat right now.
Emma does lend a sort of chaos to chat. None of her
What?
style was appropriate. Oh god.
From who?
Oh, I always forget that this is a mechanic. If there's like a white ribbon and like a glowy circle thing, you beat the shit out of it with a rock. There we go.
Whoa.
Well
Hugo, it's a
spotted.
ladder. Grow up.
Aww.
Well, come on.
So I just called Afro-Hispanic
Come on,
styles
get up.
clownish. Well, that's great.
Also, clowns are hot.
I don't get that.
What do you mean?
I never found clowns hot. They're just scary.
What about Harley Quinn?
Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Well, she's not really a clown. She's more a jester.
She's clowny.
Yeah, but a jester's kind of different.
Yeah, but there are hot clowns.
I don't find Harley Quinn hot anyway.
What?
Well-
What about her squeaky anger?
Well, for one thing, I'm not into women, and also her voice is too squeaky.
Yeah, the squeakiness is kind of the whole part of it.
Okay. Jester is a type of clown.
Yeah, exactly. It's a
but
subset of clown.
I thought Jester was like first, and then clowns developed from Jesters.
Mhm. Sexy clown.
Okay.
See, they exist.
I don't find them sexy.
That's quite hot.
I just find them scary.
There's like a medieval image of a clown. Anyway, back to
Emma, I can be your Pokemon in chat. Well, Squirtle. Is that Squirtle?
Yes,
He's
that's
cute.
a Squirtle, I think.
He's cute.
God, I do not really know that much about Pokemon, to
You
be
know
honest.
more than me. I don't know nothing about Pokemon. I mean, I did watch Pokemon, but a long, long time ago.
What?
I kind of liked the anime a little bit.
There's nothing
Yeah, but that
here.
was a long time
Lucas,
ago. I was brought to see the
don't
movie, and
tell
I
me
was
we've
so
done
excited.
all this for nothing. No,
No.
Remember the movie?
Laurentius.
And the Pikachu
Yes.
was slapping another Pikachu.
I did cry at the movie when I was very young.
I did too.
And I need to get rid of an epic message saying that Sims 4 is free. They
Is
gave
she
us free
going to
Pokemon cards at the movie?
I think they did, yeah. I like the danger of Harley Quinn. Is she going to kill me after a night together? Ooh, who knows?
Emma does not like Harley Quinn that much.
I like her as a character.
But she's so hot.
Okay. But I like her as a character.
Mist's trick.
I remember my favourite Pokemon was Scyther when I was a kid. And I did cry at that first movie when the one Pikachu refuses to fight
And he
back against
smacks
the other Pikachu. And the Pikachu is, slapping the other Pikachu in the face. And it's just turning the other cheek and they're both crying and going, Pikachu!
No!
It was very stupid. I imagine that movie is terrible.
Probably,
but when I
yeah.
was a kid, I liked it.
I cried my eyes out.
Gold is born from lead. The door shall only reveal itself to the one
I like
who has
Harley
the
Quinn.
key.
I think
Something
all
like
she needs is a
that.
bit of reforming and
I
she'll be like a
prefer
nice girl.
Use your eyes before you
Because in
look.
the cartoon anyway, maybe she is another adaptation.
Who's
But in the
going
cartoon, she was
Nice
never
one.
really sadistic. And
Amicia?
Margot Robbie is a sweet girl.
Come on then. We've come
It's
this
a
far.
Joker that's
my
completely
girl.
redeemable because he is a sadist. He likes causing pain.
I've never really liked any other adaptations of Harley Quinn outside of the original cartoon, to be honest.
Well, she's in lots of comics now. Maybe one of them's good.
I'm not going to read a comic. I have a girlfriend. Ooh, this is pretty.
Does he? He does identify as a
Yes,
clown.
he does
yeah.
identify as a clown.
He calls himself a clown.
The Clown Prince or whatever.
Yeah, he
Just the
does call
puns, I
himself
know, but
that.
still.
doesn't he?
No, it's water that's collected
Is that
underground.
the sea?
Hey, there's
Oh
a
yeah,
pontoon.
it's them days. He wouldn't have seen the sea.
What's this
He's an
place?
idiot.
Well, no,
on the
because in
right
them
track.
days the sea is too far away. Like I was reading a Jane Austen book in secondary school. I think it was Emma, and she was definitely an aristocrat. Maybe
Like
gentry.
you.
Maybe she was gentry or aristocrat. She was wealthy anyway. And there's a scene where they go to the seaside, and she's like, oh, "The sea, it's as amazing as I thought it would be."
You were kind of like that when you moved down here.
I'd seen the sea before.
Yeah, but you kept wandering around on the beach going, look how majestic. It was very endearing. And also, I hate the sea.
You don't hate the sea. You like.
I hate the beach.
You like swimming.
Yeah, I hate the coast and the beach, though. I like swimming in it. But I don't have any feelings about, like, looking out
Oh,
of
I
it.
like looking at it.
I know.
It's lovely. I would just love to sit there and listen to it.
It's fine.
And the smell of the sea in the air. It always makes me want chips. Because when I was small and we went to the beach, there was always like chip vans. So that kind of sea air I associate in my head with chips.
Well, if you want to know, we'll have to get across first.
Oh, a thing I can destroy. Wait, am I using the right one? I am. I do not want to be using my fancy, like, poisons and lotions.
Well done.
Puzzles. Now, these are the puzzles I can do. Monkey Island 2 made me want to kill myself sometimes.
See, you can say stuff like you want to kill yourself, and the people who read comics don't have girlfriends, and no one's saying nothing. I say one thing about this singer, and I'm suddenly intolerant. I get that. When I go to the beach, I crave fish and chips.
A boat
Flake.
that's propelled by a rope.
Dreya has too much power.
There's a hand crank.
What did you say? Flake?
Yeah, that's what they... Isn't that a thing in Australia? You call fish and chips flake? Or that might specifically...
Isn't that shark?
Yeah, I think that might be shark. Chips and flake.
I get annoyed with
all the
Jazza
time.
all the time. He doesn't like being called Jazza.
No, I hate it. That's like their little revenge.
So you were annoyed with me.
Oh my god. Kill me.
Right, I'm going. I'm going to go and cry.
Yeah, it's not
No
bad.
one loves me.
Shame we don't have any wine
Also,
and
if I
cheese.
called you out on everything she did, I would hit the spam link. That's funny.
It won't work by itself. Go across with Hugo. We'll come afterwards.
It would
Are
be
you
the whole
sure?
stream.
Yeah. There's only enough room for two anyway.
Just leave me here. I can fight against the rats.
Who? Which one? Melly?
How do I... Oh, Jesus.
No, the boat.
Oh, come on!
There's probably like some way you can anchor it so that it doesn't move.
Well,
Help me
it-
with this, will you? No problem.
We have to, like, drag it across and then send them over, I think. Or we go over and
Also,
leave
what
him
if you
here.
will hold on to
Yeah, I
it?
think so.
I'm just devastated being a D tier. I didn't say you were a D tier.
What's your favourite Pokemon?
Pikachu.
Really?
I loved Pikachu.
Oh, that's so boring. That's so boring.
Okay.
What other than Pikachu? What's your favorite?
I don't really remember any of them. I liked Squirtle and the fire thing. What was his name?
Charizard.
And the thing that looks like a guinea pig
Charmeleon?
with a skull.
Cubone.
Yeah. You've seen so many people who have pictures of guinea pigs and they put the skull in the guinea pig and it looks just like that Pokemon. I think Pebble looks like that Pokemon.
Well, isn't that meant to be the skull of its mum?
Oh.
You didn't know that?
I remember a really sad Pokemon episode where this butterfly Pokemon died. Do you remember?
Butterfree.
And he's like flying away and I think he's dying or something. And Pikachu is crying and waving goodbye. Do you remember?
No.
It was really
Cubone on
sad.
Bulbapedia.
Bulbapedia.
Cubone is a ground-type Pokemon introduced in Generation 1. It evolves into Marowak.
Emma, what Pokemons will we all be? Oh, no, I can't do that because I can't even remember the Pokemons. Though I think Ganarius is Pikachu.
Why?
Definitely.
Yeah, Cubone wears the skull of its dead mother as a helmet. Because of this, much of its actual face has never been
Wait,
seen.
hold on. But there's loads of Cubones, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're like aminals. So there's like loads of horses, there's loads of Cubones. So every single Cubone's mother can't have died.
Apparently. It's called the lonely Pokemon because of its tendency to keep to itself and avoid social situations due to the trauma caused by the death of its mother.
Every single one of them has lost its mother.
I guess so.
That's like saying every single horse's mother died.
Eventually.
Well, you know what I mean?
Cubone will often weep at night in mourning of its mother. When Cubone cries, the skull that it wears vibrates and emits a plaintive and mournful sound. On the night of a full moon, the cries are said to be especially terrible.
That's
It
sad.
seems to recognise its mother in the full moon.
That's so
and so it
sad.
howls with particular sadness.
You should do this,
Its
Kate, 'cause
cries
you,
attract Mandibuzz, a natural predator.
you know more Pokemon,
I know barely any.
so you can do it at Pokemon everyone is.
It's said a Cubone will evolve into a Marowak once it comes to terms with its mother's death.
That's so sad.
The dreams Cubone have make it cry, but crying only makes it stronger.
Jesus.
What?
That's so sad.
It's really stupid.
I can remember a Pokemon that I didn't like. That really creepy mime one.
Oh, nobody likes Mr.
He
Mime.
creeped the hell out of me.
Mr. Mime and Jinx are probably two of the
Is
worst.
Jinx the one that's sort of racist?
Yes.
Yeah. And would kiss you.
Yes. Okay, what am I supposed to do here?
Oh, like you said, somebody said back there, it's like the corn and the fox problem, and you know when it's like hard to keep foxes in the
Yeah, but I
side
mean
and corn
literally
to the
what
other
button
side.
am I supposed to press to make her keep holding? I don't know if I can. I'm pressing everything.
Oh, can't you keep holding and that
No,
girl
I
lets
can't.
go?
Hello. Show started as a way to sell thousands of cards. 30 years later, Tolkien level lower retcon to fuck. Basically, I mean, you need to keep writing stuff to have cards come out, right?
This is a really simple puzzle.
I imagine it is. I just missed what she said at the very beginning
Well, the
because I was talking.
fox and the corn things. I remember, Professor Layton's puzzles on the what's the red thing called? DS.
The DS.
I had a game.
You have one upstairs.
Yeah, I know. I had Professor Layton, but it was way too hard for me. I could not do it. I just managed to do. I think it was like the fox and the corn, except it was like
Over to you,
wolves and
Melly.
sheep.
And
I found it really hard, and I
Lucas,
managed to solve it,
come
and
and
I was
help
like, no more.
instead of
I can't do any more of these puzzles.
Yes, yes.
The water's green.
Oh,
That's because there are a lot of things living in it.
They must be very cold.
oh.
Once, Father took us to the lake with two of them.
You would,
And I
wouldn't you?
slipped
Yes.
and
You'd
fell
push him into the water.
It was so cold, it made me cry.
I find it almost impossible to resist pushing anyone into any water.
You've never pushed anyone into water, have you?
Well, I mean, like, if we pass by, like, a pond or a lake or something, or a shoreline, I have to, like, physically restrain myself constantly not to push you in.
Jeez, I can't swim.
You can swim, you can float. And there's ladders all around the coastline. It would be fine. I just think it would be hilarious. Imagine how loud you'd squeak.
Play your
I
game.
would have cried too.
I really have to
Hugo
stop
and
myself.
Amicia are bonding.
Boat awaits.
Oh, I don't like
Should I
them.
get in?
Yes, Hugo, get in. I
Well,
hope
how
they
old are
can
you
swim.
again? 15 and he's like about 5.
I guess
So
so.
that's a big age gap. You'd be more like his mom now.
Hold on tight.
Because
There you go.
your actual mother got herself killed.
Very stupidly, for no reason, really.
I can't see any fish.
Oh, that's because
Yeah,
of
would
the
you
monster.
like to have such a big age
A
gap?
monster?
It would be
Of
weird
course.
to be like 10 years
The
older than
underground
your
lakes are
sibling.
magical. Huge, ancient monsters.
There's this
hide in
girl
their
at college
depths.
and she has a
Watch
sister
out,
that's 10
they're
years
very
older
hungry.
than her.
No, they're
That's such a huge age gap.
And if there were monsters, we'd see some big bubbles.
You got me.
Mummy used to say that monsters are just those things too.
Just those things to which we have never given a name. She told me that too.
I would quite like to see a monster, actually.
Sympathetic monsters.
Ugh.
Pan's Labyrinth, kind of.
Dreya Con 23, not to be held near or on
This is where
water.
we get
Del
our-
Toro loves the sympathetic monsters.
I know,
Doesn't he?
but it's someone else's turn now.
Well, he likes cute, sympathetic monsters and also fuckable monsters. Like,
Well, apart from the fish, was there any other monsters that the characters had sex with?
no, but there were some hot monsters.
Hellboy and the woman have sex.
Yeah, Hellboy has. There's a lot of sex in Hellboy. Shape of Water, obviously, that's the whole plot, is about how he wants to fuck a fish guy.
No, she wants to fuck a
I
fish
know,
guy.
but I think Del Toro does as well.
Oh.
And Pinocchio had some hot monsters in it.
Did it?
The Death and the Angel were pretty hot.
Oh, them.
The creepy angel and stuff with the lots of eyes. That was kind of hot.
Well, we don't usually count angels as monsters.
That was kind of a monster. It looked really weird.
Well, she was kind of sphinxy looking.
Sphinx.
What?
Sphinx.
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 Sphinx. Right, let's send this back.
There might be a whale.
A whale
If
is
you
big,
don't know
know.
what a whale is, then a whale would
But
look like a monster.
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
A shy whale.
Like, isn't
that
there a
doesn't want
story
to
that
show
when
itself.
people saw, probably the first Europeans or something, saw a giraffe, they were all like, oh my god, it's a monster.
They called it a leopard horse, didn't they, the Romans?
The Romans.
Yeah, the Romans called giraffes leopard
Over to
horses.
you.
Where are giraffes even from?
Africa.
Are they?
Yeah.
I've only seen giraffes here at like photo wildlife
Where
park.
did you think they came from?
I never thought about it. I know elephants come from India and Africa, don't they?
Yeah, there's two different types.
Was one bigger than the other?
Yes, I think African elephants are bigger.
Then
Indian elephants.
Well,
I
when you say
think.
Africa, that's
I
a pretty
think.
big place.
I know.
So where
I
specifically?
think the middle part. Right, go.
And the platypus. People thought it was a legitimate.
Yes, people thought the platypus was fake for a while, even though they're very cute.
Can you
Oh
click
my
on that?
God. You just grab the mouse.
I'm sorry.
Giraffe. Oh, they come from around here.
Oh,
in
that's
these little coloured bits.
what bits is. Well, that's South Africa at the bottom. All the southern African countries.
And then over here in like Ethiopia.
Yeah, is
Era.
that's small?
I only
isn't
knew
it?
this bit, like the blue bit, really. Anyway, let's go here. That's wild. I didn't know that. Yeah, people were convinced that platypuses, platypodes, platypi, whatever you want to call them.
Well, they didn't
People were
think they were
convinced that they
Pokemon.
were. Yeah, but people
Thought they were a
convinced they were a
monster.
hoax.
Oh, a hoax.
Yeah, people thought that they had just sewed bits of like a beaver to a duck.
Maybe God did.
Well, they look a bit fake. But
think
people
they
thought
look-
they had just sewed a duck beak to a beaver
Yeah,
and just
they're
been like,
sort
look
of-
at this new animal I
They're
found.
sort of rodenty
For like 20
ducky.
years.
They're sort of rodenty ducky looking.
They're cute. They're very sweet. They have like little poison feet.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Platypi truthers.
When-
They lay eggs. They have venom.
Yeah, look, when
They're weird.
when platypuses were sent back to Europe, people thought someone had taken a beaver
Yes.
tail and a duck tail and sewn it onto a marsupial. Yeah, but isn't that because, are they from Australia or Madagascar? Because don't those animals develop really differently from the rest of the animals in the world because they were so isolated? So to people from those parts of the world, they look odd because they don't look like the animals that developed in their part of the world.
So they just thought
Like
it was a hoax.
lemurs, aren't lemurs really unique?
They're only on Madagascar.
Yeah, so they're really unique. And kangaroos obviously are like unique.
Kangaroos are adorable.
Yeah, but there's nothing else like a kangaroo in the world.
They look a little bit like a guy in a suit.
I suppose they do, yeah. Yeah, they look sort of fake too. Like that video showed me of the kangaroo that attacks the dog and the man punches the kangaroo. That looked like a human in a suit.
It's very fun.
Real human looking muscles.
Yes, there are niches that animals evolve into. We were little rodents, but we did a bit enough to get larger. It's why there's like Madagascan versions of a hedgehog that are not related in any way to a hedgehog.
Yeah.
But they look basically the
Is
same
this the
as a
one that
hedgehog.
has the little dust bath?
Yes,
What's
that
it
you
called?
looked at a lot. I can't remember what they're called.
They were very cute.
But yeah, they're basically the same, just like a little bit different. Anyway,
Roll up yours. All right, let's keep
We should
going.
go to Full Wildlife Park again.
if you want to.
I want to see the lemurs again. I liked them. They were much bigger in real life than they look on TV. I didn't expect them to be that big. I had this image of them as being really small. And they were huge.
Ringtail lemurs are kind of big.
They were huge.
I mean, they're big enough to steal food. There were signs, if you don't know what we're talking about, Fota Island or Fota Wildlife Park.
Well, it is an island,
I
the
know.
Fota, but the wildlife park is just one part of the island.
But it's a big safari park nature reserve thing in Cork City, just outside of Cork City. And they have
you have to
free
get
roaming,
the train, like it's 20 minutes from Cork City on the train.
There's
really.
there's free roaming lemurs around, and there are signs everywhere.
Well, we
saying,
didn't see any free roaming lemurs
I know,
the
it
last
was
time.
too
It was
cold when we
winter,
were there.
so they were inside.
Let me finish a sentence.
Sorry.
But there are signs everywhere saying, please keep guard on your food and your bags because the lemurs will steal things. And they did. When I was a kid, they kept stealing my food. One of them stole my banana and then threw the peel at me.
Yeah, that's the thing. When I was very small, I remember some sort of creature in a tree at Fota Wildlife Park stealing my food. But it can't have been a lemur.
Why?
Because in my memory, it was a really small animal.
Maybe it was a baby lemur.
And then when we saw lemurs in the winter locked up in their cage, it wasn't a cage, but inside their enclosure, it was way bigger than I remember.
It's like the size of a large-ish cat.
But I didn't remember. The thing that stole my food was tiny. It was like this size.
Maybe it was a
baby lemur.
a baby lemur.
What kind of mother and father lemur were letting them run around stealing my food?
Closed. Not for long.
You did not try
Next
long.
Did they take your banana, you said?
Yeah. Well, I was giving it... It came over and was, like, looking at me.
Yeah.
And
Open.
it clearly wanted food. It was, like, holding out its hands going, weh, weh, at me.
Did it?
And so and it was, like, hanging from a tree a little bit.
Yeah.
And
That's so cute.
I took off, like, a little piece of banana and gave it the banana.
And it took the whole banana.
And it took that and ate it and then kept closer. And then I went and I tried to break off a tiny more bit of banana, and then it just snatched the whole banana from me and disappeared up a tree and then threw the peel down at me.
Oh, no. I was chased by a wallaby.
I was chased by a pelican at Fota. I think I was bothering the pelican. I was very young.
What were you doing?
I think I was just kind of running around it.
The wallaby...
Miss them a bit.
They don't have kangaroos at Fota, do they?
Yeah, they do. They have the small kangaroos.
Oh, what were they called again?
Like eastern greys or whatever they're
It
called.
might have been a kangaroo then, not a wallaby.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those creatures. I didn't do anything wrong. My mom said afterwards I was too near its baby, but I don't think I was. And it started chasing me. And I was running for my life, terrified. I was very small. And my aunt and my mother were just laughing their heads off. And I was like, help me! I was nowhere near the baby. At least I don't think I was.
We saw kangaroos with their babies last time we went.
That was so cute. Do you have
And they
the
were just
picture?
kinda-
Show the picture.
I don't know if I have it anymore.
They was the most beautiful, the eastern grey kangaroos, so the tiny little kangaroos.
Mm-hmm.
They're bigger than wallabies, but they're still kangaroos.
I'll go to my pictures folder and see if it's there. If it's not, we're not finding it.
It was a
here we
video
go,
I
actually.
saw.
I do have a video somewhere.
Yeah, and I had a
Here's
little...
a video.
Oh, show it. It's the cutest thing in the history of the world. Look at that!
Oh, there we go.
Look at that! Look at its baby!
Yeah, they just kind of hang out by the path.
Looks
I mean, this was
fun.
like, our feet were like just off camera, right?
Well, there was she was behind a fence. She could get over the fence if she wanted to. Like, they're not locked up in Fota. They can
We
walk
saw
around.
some hanging out by non-fenced in areas.
Yeah,
as
but
well.
she was in a fenced
I know.
area.
But yeah, just
Look,
they all had babies, and the babies were just hanging out of them.
Make it go longer.
What do you mean? I can't extend how long a video is.
It looks kind of uncomfortable for the baby, doesn't it?
I guess so.
One more time.
Let's see if I have any pictures of it. Yeah, here's another one.
Look, look, its feet. Its feet are out the back.
Yeah.
It looks kind of uncomfortable.
We saw them just kind of bundling in.
I wonder what it's like in there. Do you think it's like in The Simpsons where they went in there and it was all gooey and disgusting?
Yeah.
Like, what's it actually
it's so
like?
mucusy.
What's it actually like inside their little pouches?
No idea. But yeah, we saw a few of them, and then we saw like
Oh, this was so cute. What's
maras
this?
and stuff that
Did
you
it-
almost stepped on.
They're I did nearly step on them. Well, they were so still. That one was free roaming. That one wasn't behind a fence.
Yeah, you nearly stepped on it and then went oof, like nearly fell
Well, no,
over.
you said there's something there, and I thought it was just a tree root, and I turned around and it was an animal. They just look like giant guinea pigs. Aren't they related? Are they rodents?
Mhm.
Yeah, you can tell. Look at that. That's just a big guinea pig.
Anyway, let's go back.
No,
to
let's
the
look
video.
more pictures.
I don't know if we have many more pictures.
Let's look at all of them.
Oh my god.
It was such a lovely day.
You're
I'll do
fine.
it for you.
Oh my god. Fine, I'll load up the slide.
And then you can do it going that way.
Just use the mouse wheel and it goes through them.
No, you do that because it's all
Oh
sliding.
my god.
What's that again?
I can't remember. Like some sort of guinea fowl or something.
Yes, yeah. Is that the kangaroo,
Yeah,
Mummy?
another
again?
kangaroo. Kangaroo.
Oh, yeah, the
Tiger.
tiger. Obviously, he was behind the fence because he could kill us.
Few tigers. The tigers were kind of underwhelming. I thought they were a bit small. I didn't find them that threatening.
Well, you found them threatening if they were out
More
and about.
kangaroos. I was more fascinated with the
I
kangaroos.
mean, look
just
at
like
the
looking at them.
baby. Look at the baby.
I just like looking at kangaroos more than I like tigers.
Did you take any pictures of the rhinos? They were cute.
Yes, I did.
Oh, the lions, yeah.
Yeah,
they
there were some
they were
lions.
obviously behind things because they could kill you.
Oh, little buffalo baby.
I'm assuming he can't be allowed to roam about because he could probably kill you.
I think so. God, they're cute. They were so cute. Look at his little fluffy face.
Is that the one that was a baby?
Yeah,
Oh, he's quite small.
you can see its parent over
He's
there.
quite big though for a baby.
But look how cute and fluffy.
Yeah, we went in spring, so there was lots of babies.
Mhm.
That's a cheetah.
There's lots of cheetahs around.
I like that one of hers.
the
Oh, the meerkats! Look how
meerkats
small.
fighting the crows.
Over food, bits of food. No, go back to the meerkats. Oh my god, aren't they tiny? I thought they'd be bigger. They were so small.
Mhm.
I thought they'd be way bigger.
More meerkats.
Did you
and
get
a
any of the
zoomed-in shot.
capybaras?
I don't think we managed to get a shot of capybaras.
Go back to the parrots. You missed the parrots.
Just some parrots.
Alright, what kind of parrots are they?
I think those are macaws.
It doesn't look buffalo proof, that fence. Well, it wasn't trying to get out. It wasn't vicious or anything.
Tapirs. I like tapirs.
They're cute.
A little ostrich baby.
Or
I
was
think
it an emu?
I can't remember.
It was a
They look
ba-
similar.
It was a baby, definitely. Yeah, it was spring, so there was lots of babies.
Oh, and then
There's
the
the capybara.
These two lived together. The capybara's over here in this hut.
No, it wasn't a
which is
zoo.
kinda-
It was nicer than a zoo.
It's slightly nicer
They
than a
have
zoo.
loads of room.
It's still a little bit
They have
grim.
loads of room. It's not like a zoo where they're literally in a cage. They had loads. Look at that massive field for the one to walk in. Go back to the capybara. Oh, it's just a giant guinea pig. That was the ostrich or the emu. Oh, there's the giraffe.
Yeah, there's some giraffes. Look at his goofy little face. Some quails.
Go back to the quail.
Zebras.
You're going too fast. Let me actually look.
While we going through these?
Oh, look, she's so cute. Or he. They're so cute. Or they. They're so cute. Zebra, they're pretty nice. Just little donkey horses.
More cheetahs.
I like-
Because there was baby
Oh, the
cheetahs around.
babies.
The weird fluffy baby cheetahs.
Oh, lovely. That's a wallaby.
Wallabies.
They're so small. That's a Mara.
maras. Lots of peacocks everywhere.
Yeah, you fed one of them. Yeah, you gave
Yeah.
one of them.
The
This is the
peacock
one.
kept harassing
This is
me.
the picture where he gave the peacock a chip.
Well, the peacock wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. It would. I was sitting on this bench, and the peacock wouldn't leave me alone until I gave it chips. It would just keep squawking at me and like going right up to my eyes with his beak.
Most of the zoos in Australia are as big as that, really.
Good.
Because in London, they were very small. When I went to the London
Little
Zoo.
seal friend, flamingos, Mara,
Oh,
wallaby.
look at the wallaby. Wouldn't it be cute to see that one's baby? That would be so small.
Okay.
Look at him eating from his little trough. Oh, there's the rhino.
rhinos.
They were so. Go back to the rhino. They were so cool. They looked like dinosaurs. Remember, I thought one of them was just a statue.
Yeah, a big
and then
rock or something.
No,
and
I
then
thought it was
moved.
like a statue or a big rock, and then it moved. I was like, that's alive.
More peacocks.
Are you sure they're not pheasants? I always get them confused.
Yes, pheasants
'Cause
look
lots of
different.
people were
Pheasants are like gold and
Lots
brown.
of people were saying to their kids, stay away from the pheasant.
That's because they're Irish and so ignorant.
There's peacocks free roaming on my street.
There's spider monkeys.
Go back. No, you're going too fast. Go back. Stay on the peacock. I was talking to someone. There's peacocks free roaming on my street. The peacocks wouldn't leave the bird garden when it shut down, so they're just here. Oh, that's lovely. What country is that? We have to go there.
Welsh.
Well, there's peacocks in Wales.
There's peacocks everywhere.
Is there?
Peacocks here.
Yeah, but they're in photo, like.
No, there's peacocks in like country clubs and stuff. You see peacocks and pheasants around, and then
ya?
they just kind of break out and wander around. You very occasionally see peacocks.
There's lots of peacocks at one of the universities here for some
Yeah,
reason.
yeah. Universities sometimes have pheasants and
We
peacocks.
don't have anything cool in our university. We used to have a fox, but I guess it's dead now. Yeah, years ago there was a fox. Go back. You're going too fast. Go back. Go back.
Right. No, I'm not going
I wanna
back.
see
We
the
spent
monkey.
too long.
I want to see the monkey.
We did see the
Please
monkey.
go
It
back
was
to
on the monkey for ages.
Go
wasn't me. It was you.
Is it come back up?
Yes, it has. Monkey! Oh my god.
Listen to it. It is weird little shrieks.
There's a gibbon. You hated this.
It was scary. Like, I did it for ages. Do you remember?
Yeah, you hated it. You kept saying you wish it would stop.
Well,
And now you're going, oh.
Everyone was wishing it would stop. Are we definitely back on now?
Yes, we're definitely back on.
Jesus.
Right, let's go back to the game.
Is there any other videos?
No, it was just that and the kangaroo.
Aw. We should take more.
Back to game. Resume game.
There was other animals. You didn't take any pictures of the lemurs.
No.
Or the kookaburra. Is that what it's called?
There wasn't any kookaburras.
Oh, we saw a kookaburra at one time.
No, we didn't. There was definitely no kookaburras.
There was when we went to that place in Waterford. What was that place called? The open farm, open zoo place.
Oh, that was ages ago.
Yeah, but
that
what was
wasn't
that?
part of photo.
Yeah, I know. I remember now. What was it called?
I don't know.
It was like an open farm.
I can't remember.
Petting zoo.
I can't remember.
What is it called?
I can't remember.
Well, anyway, it had a kookaburra. Oh, kookaburra. What is the song? Oh, kookaburra in the old gum
Kookaburra
tree.
sits in the old gum tree.
Is that an Australian song?
I assume so, because it's about a kookaburra.
Well, do they only live in Australia?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, obviously they can't live in other places because they've seen one in
Yeah,
Ireland.
but they're native to Australia.
And like, remember that was the open zoo where we saw all the tiny little monkeys. What were they called?
Like a castle.
And we also saw guinea pigs. Remember? And that's when I said we should get guinea pigs. And we saw those lovely owls. Do you remember those lovely owls? I can't what you feel like. I want to go back. We saw donkeys. And there was lots of cows. I wasn't interested in the cows, but Kane was. Kane like, oh look, cows. And I'm like, dinner. And there was lots of the horses. Remember how giant the horses were? The Clydesdales.
I'm beginning to zone out.
What's the matter?
We wanted to go to the donkey sanctuary, but you can't really get there unless you have a car, and we don't have a car.
I'm trying to listen to the instructions.
All right. I want to go to the donkey sanctuary. And there's an a raptor sanctuary in somewhere in Cork, I think, but it's really expensive though. Wasn't it almost 200 per person? I really want to go because you can put out your hand. It's too expensive. You can put out the hand. Yes, it is. 200 is too expensive. And you put out your hand and you put on a glove, and the raptor will land on your arm.
Maybe from the other
God,
side.
that'd be cool.
If you say so.
Raptor is the right word, right? For like those kind of birds.
Right, so I can shift this along and either send somebody else or just go my own way. I'll just go my own way,
Why don't
maybe.
you want to talk about the birds?
Right, if I... Can I get somebody to do this, or do I have to do it? I'd rather do it myself.
I thought I must have rapture. What are raptors again? It's like, is it owls? Hawks?
Birds of prey.
Eagles? Oh, so, but it's not all birds of prey, right?
I think it's most birds of prey.
Well, is a vulture is a raptor, is it?
I don't know.
Because a vulture is a bird of prey.
Go on.
Is it?
Into the pit.
It eats
We have to
meat.
get to the other side. All
Birds
right,
of prey just means things that eat meat. They
No,
hunt,
it's
right?
things that hunt.
Yeah. Vultures hunt.
Do vultures hunt?
Well, scavengers.
Yeah, scavengers don't hunt.
Scavengers never hunt.
Well, that's not their main thing.
That's pretty lazy.
What do you mean?
Well, hold on.
Exactly, no, it's a scavenger.
Well, how can it exist if it never hunts and it just eats dead things?
Because there's lots of dead things.
I thought that was just a stereotype.
What?
You know, a stereotype.
No, it's like hyenas or
Hyenas
crows.
Hyenas hunted in The Lion King.
Yeah, but Emma.
They did.
Emma, I want you to look at me. You're aware that The Lion King is an animated Hollywood movie.
No, it was very realistic.
Alright, where am I
Vultures
going?
only
I'm gonna go
eat
this
dead
way.
things.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's true.
At least for the most part.
I always thought that was just one of those animal stereotypes.
Climb up. I'll help you. All right.
There's lots of animal stereotypes. So, like, people say, oh, cats are evil. But that's not true. Anyone who has a cat knows a cat is a loving creature. Mm-hmm. They're not evil. Mm-hmm. That's just a stereotype.
Mm-hmm. This is quite a relaxed puzzle. I'm liking this one.
Vultures only eat dead things. That's very strange.
Why?
No wonder no one likes them.
That's so rude. What else is going to eat them? You need things to eat the big parts and then bacteria to dissolve the rest of it.
Is it true then that vultures just hang around people when they're dying, waiting for them to die so that they can eat them?
I suppose so.
Because you always see that in the movies.
I mean, why not?
They did that to Simba in The Lion King.
Oh my god, stop talking about the Lion King.
And then Timon and Pumbaa saved him from the vultures.
Uh-huh.
Ah, Timon and Pumbaa.
Oh my god, Emma.
Now that's a great gay couple.
You're being a stereotype.
Then I'm a happy stereotype.
Uh-huh. Right, I need to light this, I think. Let go. Use your flame rocks.
There was rabbits at Fulton too, wasn't there?
I think so, maybe?
Just wandering around. I guess all the things that were free roaming have to be herbivores, right?
I guess so, otherwise they'd eat people.
Well, not all meat eaters eat humans. I don't think.
The system. It's very efficient.
Some species of vultures have hunted small animals. Oh, that's interesting.
I like vultures, I think they're cute.
Well, they're always like the baddies in the movies.
Yeah,
like
that's just because we're
If
speciesist.
there's ever a Disney movie, they're the villains.
That's because we're speciesist
like the
and
Liverpool,
Disney are awful.
Like the Liverpool vultures that are clearly meant to be the Beatles in the Jungle Book.
I barely remember.
The cartoon from the
I know.
from the 60s, or maybe it was from the 50s.
The Jungle Book is not great, so
No,
I
it
don't
must have
really
been from the
remember it that
60s
much.
if they were mimicking the Beatles.
I think it's early 60s.
Yeah. And they've got a orangutan who's meant to be Louis Armstrong.
Another door.
Mm-hmm.
I hope
Maybe
that
it's
was
the right
actually
one.
voiced by a
I
black
just
person.
hope
I don't
there are
know,
no
it's
rats
Disney.
behind them.
I don't know. I actually quite liked the
Live
remake
action
of that.
one. Yeah.
The live action Jungle Book I actually thought was one of the better
Live action
recent Disney things in general, to be honest.
Vultures are
Nelly,
raptors too.
need a little
Yeah,
help
well, they're
here.
both.
On my way. Come on.
Well, I think this place that I was
Get off all
talking
these
about just has
doors.
things like owls and hawks and eagles and buzzards and...
We found it! The castle!
Ooh, cool shot.
Whoa. It really exists.
What, a castle in France? Yeah, that was so
It's
unlikely.
amazing.
I had a moment of
That's
doubt.
a huge castle.
That's the sort of alchemist legend I like. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Sorry,
Why are they
can't you hear
speaking
the
French?
Can't you hear the evil music that's in the background?
It should be in French. I mean, they have subtitles. We could just read the subtitles.
You can't expect us to know how to understand a French accent.
They are having French
I
accents.
know, but we need subtitles.
Yeah, but most games have subtitles
Ooh,
now.
we need lightning.
They're afraid of lightning. Let's try it. Are you kidding?
Oh, they're so cute. I love them.
They're
Right,
not
we're gonna need to run, I think.
No, you have to wait for the lightning.
I know. When the lightning happens.
Run!
Run!
No, run!
Run, Hugo!
Crazy!
Oh, they're so cute. I love them. They're so sweet and small.
Again.
A building. Unbelievable.
The lip sync is for the English version of the dialogue, even if you turn it into French. Oh, that's annoying.
Don't
Sure,
worry,
just find some French
French
people.
people aren't real.
Just find some French people to speak French.
It's like if they were speaking Dothraki.
Too far to
What?
get there in one
French
go.
people aren't real.
This is it. Come on.
They're
come
fictional. Oh, Jesus, hang on back. Yeah, the rat babies.
Lucas.
That's fine if he dies.
You probably can't lose anyone, though.
Run!
The lightning isn't gone.
on. That should help.
Okay, everybody stand here and wait for the more lightning.
Not yet. Not yet.
Go down here,
Are there
maybe.
even that many rats in the world?
I mean, there's many millions of rats, I'm pretty sure.
We're gonna make it.
I've never seen that many.
Really? Rats are kind of everywhere.
I've seen rats. I've just not seen that many.
I think there is quite a lot of rats in the world, yeah.
But that many
Oh no!
that they could just come out of
Somebody
the walls
died.
and attack.
Lucas died!
See,
We left
I
them.
told you can't leave anyone die. They'll make you play again.
Wait, too far to get there in one go.
Well, he was a bit slow.
I have to inform. I should have to inform my sister-in-law that she's been a figment of my brother's imagination. Say sister-in-law was friend, as you said.
I understand the context, yes.
I might just go and get crisps.
Why?
I'm hungry.
Well, eat something proper.
Like what?
Well, we'll be ending in like half an hour anyway.
No,
any
let's
more?
go to. You said we were going till 4.
Yeah, that's in like half an hour.
I'm still going to go and get some crisps. There
Have
is
you
a-
eaten? Have you? Oh my fucking god! They burn out.
Oh
Run!
wow, you survived.
Well, I had to like
We're gonna make it.
fucking light it on fire. Now run!
Run.
Jesus Christ!
We don't have any proper food. We'll have to go shopping.
Then go shopping.
I don't know.
Did we
I'm
make
too
it?
tired.
Lucas, have you actually caught the fuck up this time? Thank you.
Here, look at it.
That was only a little bit of a nightmare.
Whoa. It's even bigger from here.
Let's get in. Come on.
That's how size works, Lucas.
Isn't it the Normans who invented castles?
Well, they brought castles to Britain.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know if
I
they
think-
invented castles. I have no idea.
I think it was the Normans.
Whoa.
Incredible.
Because Britain's castles aren't that old.
tower
Isn't there older castles in
Living
France?
Yes.
Like going back to the 8 somethings and
several
7
centuries
somethings.
It looks like it's dry.
Yeah, because this
But there's a
castle, this
pit
is
in the
like,
way.
what, 13
Full of
something?
rats.
14
It's
something?
another trap.
There has
What
to
year
be
is
another
this?
way to get
I
through.
don't know.
It's either 13, 14...
You've been talking almost constantly through plot sections. I don't know anything anymore.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do on streams. You're supposed to talk. So I'll just be quiet.
Oh my god, you're pushing me again. Oh, it's a big pit of rats. They're very cute. Where am I meant to go? Probably in here.
Can you take care of it? All right.
Don't sulk.
Thing's really old.
Go get some crisps.
There was something alive.
I'll be quiet
in
if
it.
I have crisps.
It's open.
Uh-huh.
Crisps!
Are you going to get crisps?
Crisps!
Oh no. That is a way, if anybody ever needs this, if you want to make Emma be quiet for a while and have some peace. If you want her to be quiet for a while and have some peace, give her some snacks. Oh, I hear the guinea pig squeaking now that she's gone out. Are you back?
They all decided.
Hello. She has crisps. I love you.
I love you too. You talked about me like I was the guinea pig. Because yesterday Kane was cutting watermelon and he gave the guinea pigs a slice of watermelon. And I was at college, he sent me a picture saying, I have to give them this to shut them up. Talking about me like I'm a guinea pig.
Well, this is very pretty. I love all the rats.
Oh, fucking hell.
You're eating a cream egg.
Let's see if I can light it.
How the fuck do you...
So we can get the rats
You
to
use your
move.
teeth.
Lucas,
I
Hugo,
don't have
stay
any
out of the
jack
rain.
teeth.
We'll open up a path to the tower.
Oh,
Come,
that's
Hugo.
fucking hard.
Ready, Melly? As long as we get them out of the way.
Okay,
Come on.
let's go.
Siege of Chateau d'Ombrage. 2 girls versus thousands of rats. This battle will
Sure,
go
I've
down
seen a
in
video like
history.
that.
Ah, shocking.
What?
They're being weird. Oh, look, it has a lovely little... Is that Roman?
Maybe.
That's lovely. Well, I have to be wrong then. I don't think the Romans had castles, did they?
I have no idea. I've been eating Tim Tams and salt and vinegar chips.
What are Tim Tams?
Yes,
Tim Tams are like Australian penguin bars.
Oh.
that's a good first step. I'll let you go first. Because rats are your thing.
Oh, I love
It's a lot.
them. Rat babies. Rat babies.
You're going to kill all the rat babies.
No, I love them too much. They're so sweet and small.
They are covered with plague-infested lice.
I love them. It's not their fault.
I know, but you're still going to have to kill them.
But they're so cute. Look at their little faces.
I'm with you.
Also, they want to eat
I
you.
feel better already.
They're so cute. There we go.
Do they have cream eggs in other countries?
I think cream eggs in other countries are more of a like time-based thing.
How do you
Like
mean?
in America, they only have cream eggs for like a month of a year or something like that.
Why?
It's just an Easter thing, I think. Whereas here, you can just get a cream egg if you want. I think that's true, at least. In North America, cream eggs are like a just Easter thing.
So there's just Australians with cream eggs.
Maybe it's a Commonwealth thing all year, I
Melly
think.
to push that.
We're not in the Commonwealth. Don't
know.
you dare say that.
I know.
Where's Nuku? Nuku will give out to you for saying that.
What am I meant to do here? Turn this thing?
Hey, look at that.
Oh. Oh.
We
They're
have
so
cream eggs,
cute.
but they're more common during Easter.
Oh no, adorable little
I guess
babies.
that's what the pit's for.
Oh, I love them very much.
Melly, can you get to me? I'm coming. Can't wait to get up there. Look at them. swarming like nobles at the king's court.
Satire.
It's our castle. The brazier's coming back by itself.
Hello.
Hello, Cisse, welcome. And help me with this? I'm kind of just doing whatever the nearest thing is rather than using my brain to solve puzzles.
We can go till 5 now.
Right.
If you want to.
I'm awake now.
Now that you've had crisps.
I haven't had them. I haven't had them
The
yet.
brazier. I'm
Okay.
gonna have to go down and see what's there. All right. I'll cover you with the brazier.
Right, so I'm gonna need to light this. And then maybe bring it round the other side?
I had my first cream egg of the year on Wednesday. I don't even really like them that much.
Then why did you just have one?
Oh, right, you've eaten all the ones that are there. You didn't want any, did you?
No,
Well, you're supposed to be a vegan. You should have eaten
I
chocolate.
don't want cream eggs.
Kane eats lots of chocolate sometimes.
No, I don't.
He steals my chocolate and he eats it.
That's just to annoy you sometimes.
You eat something to annoy someone else?
Yes.
Well, that's weird.
I'll steal things to annoy you.
You,
Come
had,
on,
you
go.
had a chocolate biscuit last night. That's not vegan.
Yeah, it was. I checked the back of it. It uses fake milk or whatever. Come on, turn the fucking wheel!
Understood.
Jesus Christ. There we go.
Wow. It could do with a bit of grease. Would you rather be down here? I'm fine.
They're so in love, them two girls.
Why?
Good start.
Oh, I need a stick. I need a stick.
I ship it.
Up on the ramparts. Go on then.
Okay, I need a stick though.
Going to make it. Hugo will be safe. We'll all
I'm not. I don't want to use another fucking firebomb.
Well, I guess you probably have to.
Fine. There, fine.
I want some explanations of what's going on with Hugo. Like, is it just epilepsy and the Inquisition think he's a witch? Is it something like that?
No idea.
Well, I don't get why the Inquisition are so desperate to kill this little boy.
Where the fuck am I meant to go now? Can't she just like, you know, bring me around this way now? Ew, rat babies.
Do rats actually eat people?
I imagine if there was this many rats and they were hungry enough, they'd eat someone.
Well, I know rats eat dead things, but I don't think they kill people. Emma's right, leave the wee lesbians alone.
I'm not angry at the lesbians in any way.
Well, they could be bisexual. Or pansexual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you think she gives off bi energy?
I have no idea what bi energy is,
Your
really.
brother is bi. You should know.
Does he give off bi energy?
You said he did.
You said that the last time I heard the term bi energy, we
Bi
played.
energy is an expression. I
I
didn't
know.
make it up.
But I don't really 100% understand what it means.
You said that you read it in Reddit, and this was like from r/bisexual, that the joke is that they cross their legs straight.
They can't sit properly.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then-
but is that bi energy?
And then there's pictures of like Katharine Hepburn, and she's really sitting in a really odd way. And your brother sits in an odd way. So yeah, there's bi energy.
Well, what I'm saying is, we played the Frog Detective games recently. We finished off the last Frog Detective game, and you turned
That
to
was
me.
such a lovely game.
You turned to me about halfway through and said, "This frog has big bisexual energy," and I didn't really understand what
he
you
does.
meant because I don't think he sits in that.
No, just everything about him. I don't know how to describe it. He just does. Yeah, we sit weirdly. And can't drive are some of the memes. Can your brother drive?
No.
Has he ever tried?
No.
Oh, okay. I guess bisexuals can't drive. You heard it here first. Science has proven. I didn't know there was a thing, but I sit all kinds of weird ways too. So if the shoe fits, I guess.
Okay, there we go. We've cleared the rats
Cuffed
from this
pants,
area as
too.
well.
Does your brother wear cuffed pants?
Maybe? I think so. Last time I saw my brother, he was wearing, what are they called? Overalls? Not overalls.
Dungarees?
Dungarees with cuffed legs,
That's so bisexual.
which is very bisexual. Now, even I know that's bisexual.
If you could choose your sexuality, bisexual would probably be the
Yeah,
best
obviously bisexual, if you're going to choose one.
one. Yeah, like you would like if you could choose sexuality.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's obviously the best one.
Yeah, bisexual is obviously the best one.
Yay!
There's still
We called them overalls.
going to
Treya's
leave the
bi
base
brother
here.
stream.
I hope hope he doesn't mind that we're saying that.
I doubt it.
Well, yeah, he's out, isn't he?
Yes.
Does he have a partner?
Yes.
A girl
Doesn't
or a
really
guy?
mention her much.
Oh, he's a girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah, how come she never comes to Christmas dinner?
Yeah, they haven't been together that long. Oh, for fuck's sake! I thought there wasn't enough rats.
I came to Christmas dinner when we'd only been dating like a year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just because your family's horrific. Oh, don't make me do all that again.
I curl my legs underneath myself all the time, contorted in such weird shapes I'm at risk of summoning caper knights. I sit odd, have cuff charts and dungarees, but I am not fine. But can you drive? What's the difference between bi and pan? I always get that confused.
I don't 100% know.
Is bi where you're attracted to gender identities, but pan is like you see the person before the gender? Is that it?
Maybe. I've heard various things. I think that's basically it, maybe.
Yeah, I've never quite understood it.
Right, I'm gonna need to go down here and then you do this.
I have to take care of the rats down there first. I'm putting my life in your hands, you know.
All in a day's work, milady. Whenever you're
They're
ready.
so gonna get together.
What, because she called her milady? Because it
I
has
need
kind
you
of a
to do
princess
this.
vibe
Yes.
thing?
To me, they're the same thing, bi and pan.
Yeah, I've heard basically people
A bit of grease.
go back and forth.
So they're
on
not.
it.
There's
Would you
not a
rather be
difference.
down here?
I don't think so. I think it's just whatever you're more comfortable identifying with. Okay, is there a stick anywhere so I don't have to keep using fire bombs? Because I'm going to be out of fucking fire bombs.
Well, there'll probably be loads of firebombs inside the castle.
Well, I have to make them.
Yeah, you'll probably be able to make them inside the castle.
All be safe.
I mean, they said this was an alchemist's castle, so it's going to be full of firebombs, isn't it?
Right, up
It
here.
depends on the person, but in general, you got it, Emma. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it just depends on what you're more comfortable with, to be honest.
So a simple definition would be like what I said: bisexuals are attracted to gender, and pansexuals see the person before the gender.
I guess so.
Well, that's what I said.
Melly, I'm clearing the
I've heard
area.
somebody say
I'm
that.
coming your
I think it was Joe Lycett, didn't he say that? He
think
described
so.
it that way.
We'll never clear a path that way.
Because he's
Right, we need
pansexual.
to clear
Yes.
the whole courtyard. Let's get on
But again,
with
by
it.
Joe Lycett will
Already
occasionally
stopped
describe himself
anyway.
as bi as well, just because he says it's easier sometimes.
Well, because a lot of people will probably
Yeah,
just...
I'd probably go, what?
Pan just means all and all together. Yeah, that's the thing, because all sexual, or bi I assume just means both. Is that what the word bi means? Both?
Again, I think it's just whatever you're comfortable with.
So it's either all or both.
Okay, you go now.
Well, pan is better in that way, I guess, because it acknowledges the existence of multiple gender identities.
Yeah, but I think bi people do as
Oh, no,
well.
no, I'm not saying they
I
don't.
know.
No, I'm just saying the word bi, I think, just means two, doesn't it? Yeah.
All right, here we go again. Have you done it? Yes. Are you all
Well,
right,
don't they
Hugo?
say, is it the Kinsey scale? Albert Kinsey, the sex
Kinsey.
researcher? Kinsey, yeah. Don't they say that everybody, that nobody is 100% any sexuality?
I think so.
That we're all in a spectrum.
I don't know how credited that is, but yeah.
I thought it was great.
I've heard the Kinsey scale used a lot.
Because, like, Stephen Fry says he's a homosexual. And he says that he's, like, 5% heterosexual. Yeah, I'm just using him as an
I
example.
know.
Do you feel like you're all the way straight?
That's a bit better.
I like Link from Zelda.
Emma, be careful, because this is a touchy subject. Oh,
Is it? Right, what do we do now? I'm assuming we need to get this turned. Please? How do we do this?
Whenever you
Oh,
want.
go up here. More turning wheels. That was a fucking huge jump she just made.
I think pansexuals should be more inclusive of non-binary people. When I was younger, people didn't know what pan meant, so it's easier to say bi
I
or
think
queer.
I think that's one of the main things you hear is that people don't really know what pan is, to be honest. So people just default
Well,
to bi.
I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Well, I knew it. You know, I'd heard of it, obviously.
Oh, there's a little rat there that's been left. And now he's worried.
Oh,
Oh, look at the little rat. Oh. Sorry,
I
I just
think
watch
I'm
him.
kind of like Stephen Fry. If it's like out of 100, I would probably be like 97 points straight, and then the 3% gay, if that's actually a thing. Because women are very beautiful,
And so, Misia the Amazon
but actually being in a relationship with a woman, I don't know. I don't think
conquered the
so.
Chateau d'Ombrage.
Natalie Dormer.
You've read too
No.
many books.
Really?
I I
Come
don't
on.
know. I can't imagine
Still have
being
to
in a
clean up the
relationship
area
with a woman.
down there.
But yeah, I've definitely
We're
seen
going to
women
need the
who I
braces
thought,
from
well,
the
she's hot.
rambles. I'll cover you with this one. All right.
I just
Going
want to be held.
All right, turn.
What is it? Nothing. It's just.
Oh, it's gonna fucking break, isn't it?
Melly,
But I've never looked at a woman and gone, oh my god, the way I have with men.
Your castle. You have a
What about Gwendolyn Christie?
Our castle.
I don't like
Imagine
Gwendolyn
we
Christie
could
in
all
that way.
Excuse me?
Here together.
Emma Smasher Pats quiz time.
How am I going to get up there?
Can you please use the P4 approve scale? What's that?
Decimalized up to 10.
What's that?
Pitchfork.
What?
Pitchfork.
Very funny.
I don't get it.
Pitchfork, the website.
Yeah, but what has that got to do with
You know,
what I was
because
saying?
they rate things out of 10 with a decimal point.
Oh, so I have to rate what I'm attracted to out of 10.
Oh my god, it's a joke.
Oh no, I know it's a joke. I just don't understand.
Okay.
So is
Well, that
Link's
didn't
the
really
only
help.
guy you've ever found
Oh.
attractive?
Maybe? Link
Really?
is hot.
There's so many attractive men.
Like who?
Well, lots of them.
We definitely have a different type, I think.
Daydreaming. I need you to send me the
Yeah, the only women I've ever thought were beautiful
Yes, I'm working on it.
were very sort of, I guess,
Like you're-
classically feminine.
Well, you're really into like
Princessy.
Arwen
Arwen in Lord of
from
the
Lord
Rings.
of the Rings, which I don't get at all.
Arwen from Lord of the Rings
Don't
is such a
understand
beauty.
even a little bit.
She is so beautiful. So you'd be 7.5/10 attracted to women? I guess so. But like, it's not just about attraction, is it? It's about who you actually want to be in a romantic relationship with. And I couldn't really imagine being in a romantic relationship with a woman.
Because they're so naggy.
No, it just doesn't appeal to me.
Because they're nags and they're always shopping.
No. Well, there's romantic attraction and there's sexual attraction. Those are two different things. So, because lots of asexual people are in romantic relationships. So, like, those are two different like things. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I haven't thought about it that much. When I was a teenager, I thought I might be gay because I was like but I think that was just more, I was very frightened of men. Because I didn't have a great relationship with my father. So I was very frightened of men. And I had this really stupid, kind of homophobic idea that women would be easier. But no, I
Oh
wasn't.
no.
I wasn't gay.
Oh no.
I was very young and
Got
stupid.
chaos over here. I'm going to need you. I'm coming. All right.
I mean, I'm still sort of afraid of men.
I
That's never
know.
really gone
I
away.
know.
This is how you get sick. No, not in my version of the story.
Not in my version of the story.
Clothes.
No, it's getting better. Like, I'm talking to guys at college and I no longer feel instantly afraid.
Same. My dad convinced himself I was gay because I played football and not rugby in Wales. That's very, I guess, Celtic dad behaviour. Extremely.
You can think people are beautiful without wanting to have sex with them. Yeah, exactly. You can. Because most of the time when I say a guy is really good looking, you say you don't even know.
No, I don't get it a lot of the time.
I don't get how you find Gwendolyn Christie beautiful. I'm not saying she isn't good looking, but
Gwendolyn Christie might be the hottest woman alive.
Nah, Liv Tyler. Liv Tyler now is beautiful.
No, I don't get that at all.
She's so gorgeous. She's like a fairy tale princess. That hair.
Whenever we watch Lord of the Rings, you're always like,
Well, I think she's so beautiful.
right, where to next? Over here? I'm not
You
100%
said Kate
sure.
Blanchett was the pretty one in Lord of the Rings.
In Lord of the Rings, Kate Blanchett's the hottest.
She is very good casting for an elf or a queen. She's got that whole sort of energy, doesn't she? Kind of elf, queen, wise woman energy. We should watch that movie, Tar. She's been nominated
Yeah,
for
I
Best
should watch Tar.
Actress.
Tar's meant to be really good.
Well, isn't it kind of... it's about a woman that's abusive, right?
Yes.
And she's a composer, and she's abusive towards other women.
It's meant to be extremely good.
She has
Where
been
am I
nominated for the
going?
Best Actress.
Where the fuck is she?
I had a big crush on Liv Tyler growing up from Empire Records.
I don't know what Empire
I
Records
think
even
I've heard
is.
of that movie, yeah.
Let me through. Let me in. Help me. Do I need to use another stick? Help.
Which is probably a shit movie, not actually rewatched. Well, Liv Tyler, you don't think she's a good actress, do you?
Oh, she's terrible. She's really bad in Lord of the Rings.
I think she's good in Lord of the Rings. But I've
She's
seen her in
one
other...
of the worst in Lord of the Rings.
I think she's good in Lord of the Rings, but I've seen her in other movies and thought she wasn't great.
Am I meant to like lead these around somewhere? Well, now they're all trapped in here.
Most of the actors in Lord of the Rings are good.
Uh-huh.
Lando Bloom is a bit weak.
Orlando Bloom is pretty bad.
Yeah, he's not great. But who do you think's the best actor in Lord of the Rings?
Oh, there's a few. Ian McKellen,
Yeah,
Sean
definitely.
Bean,
Yeah, definitely, yeah. What about the Hobbits?
Elijah Wood.
Sean Astin?
He's fine.
And the Merry and Pippin actors?
They're there.
You don't think they're any good?
They're in the movie.
I think Billy Boyd is the stronger of the two.
Yeah, they're good. They do exactly what they need to do. I don't know if I'd say they're stellar actors.
Andy Serkis is great.
Andy Serkis is really good. But yeah, probably Ian McKellen or Sean Bean or Elijah Wood.
What about Viggo Mortensen?
Viggo Mortensen again is perfectly adequate for what he's doing. I think he's really good in it. But I think Sean Bean is like noticeably a better actor.
Then Viggo Mortensen?
Yeah, in that movie.
I think Viggo Mortensen's pretty good.
Like when
what
we
about
rewatched it again, I was like, Sean Bean's amazing in this,
What
especially
about-
in the extended
What
editions.
about Bilbo? Ian
Ian
Holm.
Holm, he's fine in it again.
Yeah, he doesn't really stick out as particularly good in my memory. But no, he was good, like.
Where
he
am
really
I?
broke that his toe.
His toe.
Yeah, Pippin's Billy Boyd. I think Billy Boyd is pretty good. He's better than the guy who plays Merry.
Mary, the
Well,
guy
who's-
from Lost.
What's his name?
I can't remember.
Dominic something?
Dominic Monaghan or something like that.
I mean,
The guy
I
who
don't think
plays,
he's bad, but I think he's probably the weakest of the Hobbits.
He's the guy who's in Lost, and they do that podcast together now.
What about the dwarf? What's his name?
Not
The-
Gimli?
No, the actor's name.
Oh, I can't remember his name.
Isn't he a weirdo in real life?
Yeah,
like a real
he is.
kind of
He's
fascist
very
type.
strange. Oh, we're just like shuffling them even more.
John Rhys Davies, yeah.
Yes, that's it.
He's well.
It always rubbed me the wrong way that he didn't get the tattoo.
Yeah, that's a sad. Because like, if you don't know, there's a story that how many people were in the Fellowship? Nine. That the 9 actors agreed to get a tattoo of what in particular?
Of the like Elven for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
And then 9.
Yeah.
And so that they would remember being in Lord of the Rings forever. But John Rhys Davies, and so 8 of them did, but John Rhys Davies didn't. And you know, whatever, he doesn't have to if he doesn't want to. But like, the thing that's kind of shitty is that he sent his stunt double to go and get the tattoo. It's like, that person ain't your slave. You can't just tell them you go and get a tattoo.
No!
So yeah, that was kind of fucked up there.
Come on, back off, you bastards!
Jesus.
For Amicia the
I thought that was funny. That he didn't get a tattoo.
What? Melly the Fury! I told you you didn't
Oh
know
no, you
me.
thought this was funny. The actor who played Gimli played an elf in another series. Oh yeah, because he hates elves.
Sea of Rats. Is she gonna fall in there?
Oh, that would be gruesome
We did it.
and kind of cool.
We pushed them back.
But no, they have to get
Thanks for
together.
helping you two.
They have to get together.
That's what said by
They can get together and raise Hugo.
Oh God, Emma.
Yes. Laurentius was right.
I mean, she's marriageable age in them days.
Celebrate our victory. Would you mind if we get out of the rain?
Yeah, the
please?
actor's also
Right.
he
To the
says things
tower.
that are kind of Islamophobic, from what I believe. Yeah.
He was in Indiana Jones. He's one of the people who goes Indy a lot.
He's in Once Upon a Time. He voices
Oh, God,
when Once
that's a
Upon a
bad
Time
one.
did Frozen.
Yes.
He voiced
Come over to
the
the fire and warm up.
the Pappy, the elf. No, not the elf. The troll. The rock troll.
We'll have time to explore
Disgusting.
tomorrow.
There's a lot of actors, especially Robert Carlyle, who were in that you go, Jesus Christ.
I'm going to have
More crisps.
Did I turn that
No,
off?
you didn't. Just be careful. I'm sure this is pleasant in the microphone. A giant bag of crisps.
Sean Bean, not only did he make
Oh, yes,
the creepy comments about intimacy coordinators, but also he beat up his wife.
Yeah, Sean Bean's not a nice person
No,
either.
No.
Good actor, terrible person. Oh, we're nice and cozy.
Is this okay? This isn't annoying on the mic.
I'm sure it's fine. What, do we just live in this rat castle now? We took it for the rats? No wonder they're killing them off in all the shows. Oh, that's very bright.
You're having a bad dream.
Punch.
Are you Are you awake already?
Yes, I found lots and lots and lots of things. Come and see. You'll really like them.
Oh god, it would be so fucking exhausting to have this child.
Come on.
What's that
Our
noise?
home. No.
It's Lucas. Follow me. You'll see.
What's up with
Right.
Lucas?
This will wake me up. Hopefully.
Alright, leave me alone for a second. I want to, like, rummage for mushrooms and stuff. How much stuff do I need for pockets? I need more leather and I need more sulfur, I think. Ugh, not tools. Give me more sulfur and leather, please. Can't hold any more string.
I'd better
Fuck.
stay with Hugo.
Oh, shut up, game. I'm looking for materials. This is quite nice. This looks very pretty.
We went to a lovely castle in the Netherlands.
Mm-hmm.
What was it called?
I can't remember. I know what it... I would be able to spell it, but not say it.
Spell it then.
It was like M-U-I-D-E-R-S-L-O-T. Like Widderslot or something like that. That is so unbelievably off.
We had to get a bus out of Amsterdam.
Yeah, it was fun. I liked
How
it.
long was the bus ride?
Not long, like 40 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't far. And we went to this lovely castle.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
Oh, yes.
Like, you don't
The
see
things we
castles. People
found.
go on saying Ireland has
This
got
will
great
stop us
castles.
losing
But we
them
don't. They're all
nowadays.
ruins. This place in Amsterdam was fucking amazing. It was in really good condition.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking amazing.
We've got a lot of work to do.
What, are you just gonna live here? I guess, I don't know, what else is the end goal?
You said you wouldn't like to live in a castle.
Is that a duck dog? Is that a duck with a dog's face?
Well, you do know medieval times, the way they drew was really bad. Remember their drawings of
Yeah, but this is a
cats in medieval
sculpture.
times?
Is this a duck with a dog's face? You know what it looks a lot like? That horrible, horrible, freaky nightmare thing that I quite liked from Twilight Princess. The one you said looked like a horrible little freak.
So I don't say the word freak.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
What's it called? Is it called like cuckoo or something like that from
Oh, that
Twilight
terrified me.
Princess?
The thing that was a bird with a human face.
Yeah, Twilight Princess. I have so many searches for Midna Twilight Princess. I typed in Twilight Princess. There's about 15 different combinations of the words Midna Twilight Princess in my history.
Where do you live? Oh, 7 of 9.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, let's... Twilight Princess, bird creature. What was it called? Oka, whatever you want to call
Terrifying
it.
looking.
This thing.
Oh, it's creepy.
This thing. There we go. Reminds me a little bit of that. This is more horrifying. Texas, we have the Alamo. I'm not 100% sure what the Alamo is, other than Texans refer to it sometimes. Anyway, back.
You're a true Texan then, because you said Texas, not USA.
Where are you from? Texas.
Well, I notice Americans do that. You ask an
have to
American
catch
where
up
they're
these
from, and they'll tell you
romanticisms.
specifically. You ask a European, and then generally just go, Germany, France, and then you have to ask them where. But Americans will just say, Texas, New York, California, whatever.
It was a siege of a Texan fort by Mexicans during the Texan-Mexican War. I did not know. I knew it was some sort of war thing.
Green lion devouring the sun.
That's
Is
cool.
the animal to do with Davy Crockett, or is that a fictional character?
I have no idea.
I know nothing
Is
about...
Davy Crockett the one who wears the hat?
I know nothing about American history.
No. Isn't there an Aussie billionaire intent on rebuilding a replica of the Titanic? Maybe?
They were trying to do that for
Does
years.
Richard Branson want to make the Titanic?
Well, America is pretty big, and you'd probably ask where in the USA now.
Probably.
Yeah, you would. Well, I think because it's the thing with Europeans is that a lot of people won't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if foreigners ask me, where are you from in Ireland, and I say Cork, they're just going to go, oh.
If it's not Dublin,
But
they'll be
everyone
like, what?
has heard of Texas.
Oh, there you are.
Sleep well?
Not a wink. This laboratory's in bad shape, but it inspired me.
I like all
I'm
the
on the
webs
brink
and
of
stuff.
completing the
Looks
great
nice.
work. And you can help me.
You're like 10.
Yes. What do we have to do? Amicia, I need the file from the left-hand table.
All
He's
right.
just being nice, King.
What can I do?
He's just trying to have the child feel
Last step.
included.
Hugo,
Yeah, well,
over
don't
here.
wake me up.
I can do that.
That must be it.
When I'd meet Australians in Europe, I'd be like, where are you from? What state are you from? And they'd still only say Australia. And I'm like, no shit, mate.
Alchemists lived here.
I wouldn't know the difference between Western Australians and Eastern Australians. Like, I wouldn't know what the difference is. Like, what are the tropes of, like, a Queensland resident or someone from Perth or Melbourne or whatever.
Maybe Laurentius too.
I would have no idea. Right, you.
Here, anything
Strange and
else?
terrible
Yes.
person. Sounds like a Clive Palmer thing, horrible man. What, the billionaire?
They've been trying to make a Titanic thing for ages, yeah, because they want to make a Titanic replica, and that will go from the exact same place and go the same way.
Why?
I
The
think
Titanic wasn't that big.
the Titanic, well, yeah, but for the time, like, it started in Belfast, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then it went to Cove,
Mm-hmm.
then Southampton, then Cherbourg in France, and then it was going to New York, but obviously never got there. So this replica would assumedly go to New York. But, like, I don't know, apart from, like, the morality of, oh, is this offensive or whatever, I just feel like it's cursed. I'd be like,
Oh, God,
what if it
Emma.
sinks? It's
Emma.
not, Titanic is never meant to reach New York.
Emma.
It will sink.
Emma.
Illuminate your path.
It will sink.
A beacon for the bearer of the macula. It came to me during the night.
Okay. Good for you. This is quite lovely to look at. Oh, we're getting more sulfur. We might be able to up our pockets
I told
soon.
you there'd be lots in the castle.
That's it.
Read that, my man.
The Aussie replica wants to cash in on the popularity of it. There's half of the Titanic built in a hotel in China.
No, this bit. It's
unsinkable. Your mouth is too full of crisps to talk.
Here. Good.
I would love it if it
Angel's
sank, to be
tear.
fair.
The pinnacle of alchemy.
Well, it would be kind of funny, yeah, if it sank again. It's cheese and onion.
Yeah, the default crisp, I would say. I have some salt and vinegar for after the stream. I'm not subjecting you to crunches and munches.
Some people like that sound.
Yeah, it's like mukbang or whatever, like food ASMR.
I don't like it.
You can eat it right into the microphone.
No.
You tried to make a failed Jurassic Park or something once? No DNA.
The Titanic sinks again. Yeah, they wanted to do it. It's too late now because somebody, maybe it's the same guy you're talking about, he wanted to do it in 2012, so to fit the 100th anniversary.
It doesn't matter.
It's too late now.
Lucas. Perhaps we should let you rest, right, Hugo?
Well done, Lucas. You're a sorcerer. Amicia, come on.
I'm coming.
Well done on fucking it up.
Jesus.
Anything else to steal? We need more leather, I think, and more sulfur. So if I could have more of that. I think I need one more sulfur and one more leather and I can get better pockets. Usually the reject flavour over here, cheese and onion. Cheese and onion in Britain and Ireland is by far and away the most popular. Like it is, I think it's, I remember reading like some stupid listicle article and it was like, by like 70% it's the most popular. It's like huge. Then salt and vinegar. Then it was either sour cream and chive or it was ready salted after that. But like way lower down from cheese and onion.
The Pringles here
I
are
prefer
sour
salt.
cream and onion.
Yeah, you get a lot of sour cream and onion Pringles. I like
you
salt
seen
and vinegar best.
No?
True, we love it.
Maybe she's already gone.
Amicia's looking for Melly.
I wanted to say goodbye to her.
I love how you so badly want these two to get together.
They will.
This castle must have been empty for centuries.
Hang on, loot. Cool loot.
An alchemist's crucible. Lucas will be happy.
Ooh, I can give gifts to people maybe. I think barbecue and salt and vinegar are the biggest here. You virtually never see barbecue crisps here really, unless they're hula hoops. Jesus, don't attract all the soldiers and
Come on,
rats.
Amicia, let's both do it.
Oh, you fools.
I'll just play with them.
Having fun, are you? I'm sure the Inquisition are too.
Yeah, thank you, Millie.
We thought you'd gone.
Come on. We need to talk.
What, love?
I found myself having lesbian thoughts and we need to quash those right away.
What's the matter?
This castle is a ruin. And that's exactly what you need. Whoever built this place really didn't want to be fucked with. Be good and you'll be fine.
So, you're going to find Arthur? If I can help,
He's my problem. You heard what I heard. Those Inquisition dogs took him to the Bastion. I know where to look. I'll find him.
Amicia, look!
Listen,
Scrunch, scrunch,
with
scrunch.
Hugo, it doesn't look easy, but believe me, it's worth it. He will save you. They always
There's
end
something
up
hidden
saving
behind the
us.
barrel.
Even if, brothers, sometimes you just want to kill them.
The symbol is Amicia.
I believe you.
Stop interrupting my girl
Don't
time,
leave
Hugo.
without saying goodbye.
As if that was my style.
Amicia, please.
Oh, cringy
Yes,
lesbian
Hugo.
romance.
What
They
did
could
you
be
find?
bi. Stop saying lesbian. Say same
Ooh, there
sex.
is something.
Say
Of
same
the
sex
language of
attraction.
birds.
Ooh.
Poetry, perhaps?
Or whatever.
That has the symbol of brimstone on it from the Bible.
I like salt and vinegar crisps, but they hurt my mouth. I have a very sensitive mouth. No comments. Like, my mouth gets sore very easily. Like, I can't eat sherbet or salt and licorice. Fucking my mouth goes on fire.
I really like salt and vinegar, and I like salt and vinegar that is so strong that it hurts my mouth.
Oh,
It's great.
no.
I love pickled onion crisps. Yes.
Hi, Sarah.
My favorite crisps.
Say hi to
Hello, Sarah, and hello, Max.
Chat, don't say anything.
my favorite crisps as a kid were meanies.
I'm gonna eat more of this.
Fine, eat more crisps. 1 second.
Yummy.
I love meanies.
Mustard crisps.
Meanies crisps.
Have you ever had mustard crisps?
Yeah, but only from Lidl. When they have like weird flavors of crisps in.
Was it nice?
Yeah, they were fine. I fucking love meanies. Meanies are so strong. These are pickled onion flavored like corn snacks or whatever. They will rip open your mouth with the sharpness of these fingers, and also the flavor is so strong that it'll hurt the cuts afterwards. I love them.
Jesus.
They're so vicious.
That sounded awful.
It's great. I love meanies.
There's horseradish crisps.
Yeah, I think so.
Is wasabi horseradish?
Basically, horseradish kind of tastes the same as wasabi. Wasabi's like fancy horseradish. A lot of fake wasabi is just dyed green horseradish. Most cheap wasabi you get.
So did you get wasabi crisps?
Yeah, you can if you want. I don't know if it's common. But yeah, meanies. Fucking loved meanies. Meanies are so good. I haven't had them in ages. I don't think they're vegan, but they're really good.
Are they not vegan?
I don't think so. I think last time I checked they had milk in them, but maybe not now.
Down there. It's the drawing.
What
What
drawing?
drawing?
The one in the dining room. I'll show you. Come on.
I'm following you.
I'm following.
Little irritating French child. I have a theory that Mr. Tato makes at least one appearance every stream. It's just, Tatos are so ubiquitous here. Those aren't
Isn't it,
Tatos, no. Tatos are so ubiquitous here that people call all crisps Tatos.
Look, it's the same symbol.
You're right.
Yeah, they do. No, you don't, but most people here would. Everyone in my family always has.
Oh, because your family
Arcanist
represents
coat
the
of
whole of
arms,
Ireland.
maybe?
Yeah.
Have you seen the tree?
The tree?
Come on, over here.
Like it's a genericized term almost. So you just see Mr. Tato everywhere.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
People would say chipsticks or hula hoops or
That's specific things.
Pringles
but
or
if you were
Whoppers
at
or
home,
Tato's.
if you were at home, you would go hand me that bag of Tatos. If they were just crisps. I've heard people ask for Walker's Tatos before in my life. It 100% is a thing.
Well, I disagree.
And also, everything you just mentioned is made by Tato.
Okay. Walker's isn't made by Tato.
You found new
Yeah, but
Walker's
you
is-
said chipsticks.
Walker's is British.
Yeah, I know. But you said chipsticks and
Aren't
stuff.
pay attention to the girl.
Fine. Looks very Lord of the Rings. Disputes over Irish lore.
Well, you're generalizing.
You've got an English parent, you wouldn't know.
Right. Okay. Okay. So I'm not properly Irish then?
Not really.
No. Why are they putting their necklaces in the tree?
I don't know. Remember their mum or something?
I'm sorry. I'm sick.
Oh God, look at all this. What the fuck?
no.
What's all that? What's wrong with him? What's that? What's wrong with him? Jesus Christ, get him to a doctor! doctor?
We are going to find a way
What's
to
wrong
cure
with
him.
him?
And there's Lucas and Melly
Did
now.
you see
you know?
it?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Lucas,
What's happened there
come see
the
the
whole time?
butterflies.
I don't
Looks like someone's having a good time.
God, that poor child.
It's getting bigger.
Yes. The macula is spreading through his blood.
The what?
The books say there are several thresholds in the
What the
process.
fuck is wrong with
And
him?
at each threshold, the carrier may be lost.
How much time do we have?
Very little. Hugo is nearing the first threshold. My master and your mother were trying to slow the process
Can
down.
Google what's
But
wrong with
how?
this child?
What are they doing?
They were working on a very complex elixir that would allow him time to prepare.
And do you know how to do it?
I don't have their knowledge, but their work was inspired by a forbidden book.
The
The
Necronomicon.
Sanguinis Itinera.
So perhaps with the book.
I'm afraid
could-
not. The Sanguinis Itinera is dangerous. It is sealed together with other works in the university basement. Just
What's
getting
that,
there
sir?
would be near impossible.
Wait a
Suicidal
minute,
even.
Normally,
You're
yes.
like us now,
If we take
English.
advantage of the current chaos, we might have a chance.
I know the place. It's
I
in
didn't
town
know
not
it's just
far
his
from where they
veins
keep
were
my
doing
brother.
that.
If you're ready to take that risk,
What the hell
I
is
can
wrong
help
with
you
him?
get in.
That's not epilepsy.
you.
He must have some sort of poison.
Right. I'll get my belongings together.
Just blood
Meet me
sickness. His
inside when
humours
you're
are
In
off.
that case, you'll
Blood
need some
sickness is
equipment.
very serious.
Get it ready.
I mean, we literally need blood for like everything.
Hugo,
It's just a blood
I'm
sickness.
really sorry. I need to leave.
Don't worry, I'll stay with Lucas.
Good. I'll be back
Oh
soon.
my god. Get him to a fucking doctor.
What doctor? We're in medieval France.
They're doctors.
Yeah, but there's like a war on. Where are we gonna go?
It's not a war, or is it?
Whatever, it's something's going on. Oh, we need one more sulfur and we can make new pockets.
The English
I
were
need
there.
to make new pockets.
So it must be some kind of war.
I need to wait until I can make new pockets, I
But the
think.
English are always there, aren't they?
Right, let's go. You sound close to death. I am still hoarse. I am feeling almost entirely better. It's just my voice is not great yet. It's why I haven't recorded any new covers or ads for the stream in a bit. It's because my voice is still fucked.
The whole game has been about
At
finding a
last.
doctor. Yeah, but
Alright, come on,
Samuel, I
here.
thought that he just had epilepsy or something. Which I know was more serious in them days than it is now. But like, he's got fucking veins going through him. He's seriously ill. He's at death's door. I didn't notice all these veins.
And one last thing.
Thank fuck.
Laurenti has told me once.
Thank fuck
that
for
there are
what?
roses
That I can't
scattered
record
along the
anything.
path.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes
Mm.
Roses.
You occasionally, Emma will pass by my office while I'm recording like a Bee Gees kazoo cover or doing an impression of like a Monty Python old woman or something. And she'll look so genuinely disappointed
I
before
do not
shaking her
look
head and leaving.
All right, we will.
Like, he doesn't need a doctor. He needs fucking surgery. He needs a hospital. A surgeon.
Mm. The
See-
stream will not recover if a child dies. Like,
I know. I didn't realise he was so sick. I thought he was just getting headaches. And look, he's got all these vein things. What even would be that?
The first
Just
rule
some
of
sort of
survival
blood
is
illness.
hidden between the legs.
Wouldn't the head be quicker?
You're way too soft. Shh. There are the town ramparts.
She looks so much cooler than us.
I think there was hospitals in the past. They wouldn't have been good hospitals.
What's that crowd on the bridge? It's
Didn't
the
the Arabs
townsfolk.
invent a lot of medicine?
They're being evacuated.
Didn't Arab people
Yes,
invent a lot of
bites.
medicine? Arab
Exactly.
civilization.
And where there's the bite, you'll also find,
The Inquisition.
aren't you the smart one?
She's mean.
That's why they're going to get together.
Why?
It's our dynamic.
Excuse me?
It's our dynamic.
Did you know him?
A thief. I used to work with him. He was gifted.
So that's the punishment for stealing. Death.
Well,
I
that
don't
was
want to fall
always
Yes,
out
rich
with
girl.
kind of
that was
thing.
always punishment for stealing.
Let's go.
Like that was always the punishment for stealing. Death. Well, maybe your hand cut off.
Melly, can you look after it?
All right. I'll open this.
Yeah, is death
Then
somehow
we'll take
worse
care
than
of
cutting
Arthur.
someone's hand
All
off?
right. So, where will I find the university?
It's the big building at the other end. You can't miss it.
Do you
Why are
think
we all so breathy?
We'll see each other again? I hope so. You owe me. Shit. That means you're not allowed to die. I'll do my best.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna end up together, aren't they?
I told you.
It's very obvious.
I told you.
This is the queerest relationship I've ever seen.
Like, that is not how I talk to my female friends. Those two have the hots for each other.
What, you don't like stare into each other's eyes and go, "You're not allowed to die, okay?"
No.
City folk. They know they'll die if they stay here, but you think they'll leave of their own accord? Come on, get a move on.
Some French people sound very silly.
Well, that might just be somebody doing a bad French accent.
All French accents sound silly.
Those bastards.
Do they?
What are they doing?
Do you get into life-threatening situations with killer rats with your friends? So you didn't.
I don't know. You
mean
grew
it
up
when
in Holly Hill. I imagine that was fair.
You didn't mean it when you said it to me.
The places you grew up, I wouldn't be that surprised if you got into life-threatening rat-based situations with people.
I didn't see any rats. That's very funny, actually, because I remember, you know, Jacqueline Wilson. I loved her when I was a kid. I still love her. She wrote, like,
Tracy Beaker and stuff.
If you're British, you probably know her. Well, actually,
I was never a fan.
I never liked Tracy Beaker that much. My favourite ones were The Illustrated Mom and... what was the other one I really liked? I have loads of them upstairs. I loved them when I was a kid. And her female friendships were very sort of... they were kind of romantic. And I didn't really think anything about it because when I was a kid I didn't have many friends, female or male or any gender identity. And then a couple of years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, Jacqueline Wilson came out as gay. And I was like, oh, so that's why your female friends are always so romantic. Because people, guys and stuff, you know, you hear that joke, don't you? Like female friends can be more affectionate than male friends. So how do you actually tell if they're friends or if they're lovers? Yeah, I suppose female friends are more affectionate because male friends never really show affection to each other, do they? Well, you're a guy. Did you ever hug your friends?
No.
There you go. Like the Golden Girls are really affectionate with each other.
When we watch the Golden Girls, I love the Golden Girls. I really love that show, but they do look exhausting to live with.
Here we go.
Right, time to parkour, like Dishonored style, across this medieval city,
You
I
said
guess.
that, yeah. You said that the friendships in Golden Girls were too much, but I think that's just how females, the ones that I've known, how they be, you know, affectionate with each other.
It just seemed exhausting.
Why? What was exhausting about it?
Oh, it was just so bouncy.
How do you mean bouncy?
Well, they were just like, anytime they'd see each other, they'd go, ah, and run at each other and like hug each other and give each other ice cream. And I was like, I would be fucking exhausted in seconds. I could not handle this. Alright, sneak, sneak, sneak. There's not many people around.
I kiss all my friends and lie on top of them at night.
Zara Awards were a very heartwarming and emotional time. Or like Twitter and Stream Awards.
Unfortunately, I'm an affectionate male, and I only have a few male friends because I don't like football and or boisterous.
You don't like going, oi, hey, lads! That's what I imagine most men do.
Well,
They just kind of go, way, hey, lads.
You're a man, don't you know?
I've barely had any friends of any gender.
Neither have I, really. But the friends I have had
I wasn't
have tended...
socialised in any way.
The friends I've had have tended to be girls.
Right, let's go this way.
I hey all the lads all the time. Dreya,
Oi,
like
lads.
me, hates false sincerity. It's hard for us to accept that most people can be genuinely affectionate.
Yes.
I'm affectionate.
You are.
No.
You're very earnest.
But I'm affectionate towards you.
Yeah.
What do I do?
I don't know, you're just very sort of earnest and affectionate in a way that I find impossible to be.
Female friendships were very affectionate growing up. When I realised I was bi, I was scared to be like that more though.
Feels like leaning into stereotypes almost, even if they're, you know, real. Well, I feel like this isn't a way to go. Although there's a door there. Can I go in here?
My
Oh,
girlfriend
never mind.
isn't affectionate. It was my birthday and I didn't even get a hug. That's terrible.
Well, I don't like...
Happy birthday.
Say happy birthday. I don't like it when my...
Girlfriend.
When my birthday is acknowledged by anybody. I don't like it when you buy me things or acknowledge it at all.
The first time I hugged you, I could feel you almost flinching. The very first time we hugged. When you tell people you're bi, girls think you fancy them. I fancy no one. Well, that's rather arrogant of the girls.
I'm so hot, you must fancy me.
Why now?
Right, this way. Am I gonna have to make fucking fire bombs again? I don't really want to, but I think I might.
What time is it now?
Use your phone.
I don't have it.
Where is it?
Upstairs.
Is it charging upstairs like fucking always?
Yeah.
It is 4:20.
Do you want to go till 5?
Fine. Well, we'll go to the end of this section. Because my voice is starting to get quite raw, actually.
No. I'm very touchy, but seem to surround myself with people who hate contact.
Right. Well, I can light this, maybe.
I'm a huggier, I think.
Oh, Jesus. May need to acid attack this guy.
I'll hug you. I'll hug you one day. We should make slicks.
Or I can just throw down his stick. Like I can target his stick with a normal rock.
Nothing to report.
Come on, turn around. Oh, come on. Fucker.
Bring yourself back into camera. We should order some Chinese.
No.
You ordered food yesterday.
Yeah, so we shouldn't order any more food. Oh, rats! Right, I feel like this is fairly obvious that someone's here, considering there's a horde of screaming rats.
Maybe they just like to scream.
Stealth master.
My queer friend group is pretty affectionate. If I could add a nodding Robert Redford gift to chat, I would.
Right, I think I might need to go... No, not that way. Probably down...
They're having a
over
collective
here, maybe?
existential crisis. The rats, that is.
They're very
Oh,
cute.
there he is. There's Robert Redford. Actually, I haven't had much friends, so I don't really know the rules of affection with your friends. You're probably my best friend.
You're my best friend too.
Oh, we're so good.
Can I go in here? Oh, fuck, he's gonna see me. Oh, I can walk. I can go over there.
I've never really had male friends because I'm scared of men.
The
rules of affection is consent. Well, yeah. I don't go around demanding hugs.
You do a bit.
I do not. Do I?
A little.
From you?
Yes.
No, I don't.
You'll occasionally just go, hug me.
No, I don't.
I'm liking this area a lot. This does feel a bit Dishonored-y, and I love Dishonored. Oh, fuck.
Oh, thanks, son.
You go and see if you can nick stuff with all these rats around your feet.
You want to keep it down a bit? You know what Lord Nicholas does to looters.
They're very funny.
The scarlet monkeys.
Yeah.
Oh, are they looters? Is that what they're... No, they're guards.
They can be both.
That was very funny though. He was like, get out, rats. Like they're an annoyance rather than something that's eating people in this
Well,
game.
if you have a torch, they're more of an annoyance. I don't know why you make games so difficult for yourself. That was easy enough. That didn't seem too difficult.
Kane, go and buy me some Coke and chocolate and I'll go to bed.
No.
I'm tired.
Why?
What do you mean, why? I'm ill. And it was a long week at school.
Uh-huh.
Thank goodness I have Fridays off. Whee!
I think it came from over there.
Right, I'm going to follow him back, I think.
So that he can distract the rats.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I got gifted this sub for this emote today right on time.
I need to calm down.
People don't talk to themselves out loud.
I kind of do sometimes, especially when I was younger.
I got a meeting in 8 minutes. I hope it's a good meeting.
No meetings are fun.
Oh, they might be.
Right, another rock, maybe?
What if you were having a meeting to talk about how to make candy floss?
are going to...
How would that be fun?
Because candy floss is fun.
Candy floss is gross.
It's like a cloud made into sweets.
Candy floss is pretty disgusting.
It's like a cloud made into sweets.
You said already. It's pretty gross.
You're supposed to react and go, oh.
Why is that all?
It's very cute. I heard a child describe candy floss as a cloud once, and I thought it was the fucking cutest thing.
If you say so.
A cloud. They think they're eating a cloud. Oh.
Oh, Emma. You're not allowed to like children.
I do like children.
It's very stereotypical.
I do like children. Candy floss is like my own personal...
Ipecac syrup.
What's Ipecac?
It's like a medicine that makes you throw up.
Oh.
It is disgusting.
Dreya, what types of rocks have you got? What types of rocks?
What, in the game? Oh, I thought you were talking about like cool rocks. I was about to look around my house.
You don't have any rocks in your house.
I have like
Our
a
house.
crystal thing up there that you got me.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, have I picked up any cool rocks
I got
recently?
that in Czech Republic.
You have to leave.
I got that in Czech.
I have these rocks.
Or Czechia, is that what it's called?
Oh, Jesus. Fucking hell. Okay, well, they're fucked.
Shouldn't somebody try and kill the rats?
Well, there's a lot of them.
Well, there's rat poison and there's like boiling tar and shit.
No, poor babies. I want to hear about the cool rocks.
You have a crystal. When I went to Czech Republic or Czechia, is it Czech Republic or Czechia?
It's Czechia.
Is it? Because I still hear people say Czech Republic.
Yeah, like older people.
No,
I mean,
people in
changed its name
college
years
said
ago.
who were 18.
Yeah, but they're Irish, which means you add about 20 years worth of ignorance.
Anyway, so when I was in Czechia a few years ago, we went into a cave and I got Kane a crystal. Show him the crystal.
It's right there. You can see it.
No, give him a close-up, look. Look how pretty.
It's just like a piece of a geode or something.
Lovely. Put it back.
What? I'll put it back after the stream.
No, put it back. Please.
You put it back.
Oh, can that will annoy me now.
Tough.
You will put it back, won't you?
Fine.
Oh, he's very annoying.
Nah.
That is a cool rock.
See? I have a cool rock around.
I forget that crystals are rocks. I think of them as two separate things.
Oh, give me a workbench,
Like when someone
please.
says rocks, I just think of like a big slab of granite.
Granite can be cool.
I didn't say granite wasn't cool.
It's like Fortnite on Trincola! Yippee!
I can't hit that note anymore. My throat's too raw.
I get confused because it was Czech Republic when I went. Only a recent change, Draza. Leave us 30-year-olds alone.
It's been like 6 years since it's been Czech.
So crystals
Czech
aren't rocks. Yeah, I was right.
They can be, right? They aren't rocks, actually.
Actually.
Actually? I feel like there might be something.
I don't like the name Czechia.
Why?
Because I think that sounds much too much like Chechnya. You'll get confused. Well, I'll get confused. Like, when you go onto Wikipedia now, if you look up Chechnya, it says don't confuse this with Czechia. So, they obviously think people are getting confused.
Maybe if you're of a certain age.
And I think Czech Republic is just a nicer name.
Dog.
Oh, you have to feed him to the rats. Where is he?
I can't interact with them. What do you mean?
Where's the dog?
Are you alright?
Oh! Oh no! Oh no. Oh.
I'm very happy.
That was horrible.
No.
But at least I'm still
Chicken!
Why is everything dead?
Chicken friend.
Why is everything dead?
I don't know.
That's a lie.
Chicken friend! Run, please.
You don't want to feed the chicken to the rats?
No, of course not. He's lovely. Look at that lovely chicken friend.
Why are the other chickens dead?
Keep quiet.
What's going on?
No! He's my husband!
Oh, Shazzy.
Not your husband. It's all over for him now, so get lost.
Not by myself. I can't leave without him.
Shut up! You heard of martial law. Wanna die before he does?
God.
Oh, Jesus.
Christ. That man hung himself to get away from the plague.
Fuck off now!
Okay. Go back inside.
I'm
In a
tired
second.
of your bullshit. I didn't sign up for this.
Look,
those
he
rats
hung himself to get away from the plague.
Well, I can feed his body to the rat babies.
Oh, God.
What?
Why
I mean,
are their
what good is he
eyes
now?
so shiny?
There we go.
Why are the rats' eyes so shiny?
Gotta go see what it was.
Run.
Oh, Jesus.
There's too many guards.
They're fucking everywhere.
Where Where's the hanged man?
Where's my friend?
Oh, when will it stop?
Is that... What's that? Is that a chamber pot with
Has to be
feces?
something I can pinch around here.
Ooh.
Is that a chamber pot full of feces?
Maybe.
You said a dead human.
Yeah, there's 2 dead people there.
Oh, Lord.
Are you not able to see corpses?
I must be blind.
You didn't see the dog either.
Yeah. Well, you know my eyes are bad.
Oh my god.
What?
My eyes are bad.
What?
Where?
I like Czechia, I just forgot. No, I'm not saying the name isn't nice. I just prefer the name Czech Republic. Like, our name, isn't our name technically the Irish Republic? Isn't that nice?
I don't think so. I think we're
No,
just
Republic of
Ireland.
Ireland.
I think we're just Ireland. I think the Republic is just used to differentiate.
Between the North?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna acid this fucker.
Ah, no.
Come on, look at me. Hey, friend.
Forget about it.
I saw something.
Fuck, I missed him? Fuck!
Quick!
I'm trying.
You should get a sword.
Bye.
Ooh, not nice.
Okay, there we go.
Run!
Right, that was a waste of time. That was
rats
so
get
much
you.
of a waste. Why did I do that?
Run before the rats get you.
I don't even know if we can go that way.
Oh.
Ah, fucker. I thought we needed to go that way and I didn't check.
You're losing your voice.
I know, my voice is rapidly going down and down.
Just don't talk and I'll do all the talk.
Wonder what would happen if you used a normal rock on that glass lantern. Fuck. I forgot that was a mechanic.
Why are they calling these characters bourgeoisie? Karl Marx.
Bourgeois?
Yeah, but Karl Marx came up with that term. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a term in Middle Ages times.
Mm-hmm.
I should arrest you. Go pray for your son. And while you're at
Well, that's
it,
nice.
pray the Inquisition gets you out of here too.
Yeah, don't kill him, so. Why?
Don't be melodramatic.
Why are you going to
It's
hell?
just rats. The rats are cute.
The rats
Embrace
are
them.
giving people plague, and in this game, we're eating them.
Yeah, but, you know, they need to eat too.
We don't have to eat Hill.
Why not?
Look at all those hanged people, if they all been executed.
Maybe.
Oh, Christ, zoom up.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Emma, do you have a genuine blind spot for corpses?
Show me them. Go up, go all the way up. Oh, my Christ. Oh, holy fuck, that's horrible. Oh, that's dreadful. Awful. That's dreadful.
Hello, Sandra. Is this game good? I'm really enjoying it. It's really, yeah, I would say it's good.
That's awful, all the dead people. Oh my god. What happened? Have they all been executed? Jesus. Have they been there the whole time?
I think so.
Oh god. How many other corpses are there? Is there just corpses everywhere and I'm not seeing them?
I think so, yes. I think bourgeois is the French equivalent of a burger.
What's that?
I barely know what that is, to be honest.
What's that?
That got used a lot in Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Is
It's
that-
like a rank of person, like yeoman or whatever.
Oh.
Oh, another dead dog. I missed that one.
Oh, he's really skinny.
A Great Dane or something.
No, he'd be bigger, wouldn't he?
I have no
Maybe
idea.
could get one of those hanged bodies
Oh,
down.
thank you, game. I'm very dumb, so thank you.
No, the crows are eating them.
Yeah, crows need to eat as well.
Yeah, so let them eat and so the rats.
There
Emma
we
has
go.
been oblivious to all the deaths due to a bag of crisps. Someone who is a
Oh,
freeman of the
Jesus.
Burge, like a merchant or artisan. Oh.
Think of Hugo.
Fucking hell.
This is all for him.
Oh, Christ. What has happened to all these people?
Eaten by rats. He just said another one's fallen down.
Yeah, but they were executed by you.
Oh, what the fuck? Jesus Christ.
That was your own fault.
I thought I would jump a slightly further distance
Well, you
over
just
that.
walked right into them.
Like over this way.
But those people must have been executed. Well, they didn't all hang themselves in public. They've been executed.
How the fuck do I get through here?
That's dreadful.
Back over for a second. Like, surely I could just stand on this and then throw myself over there onto those cobblestones. Seems fine. Don't get eaten.
Jesus, it's very gross.
Can I take any of these? I mean, I can probably just light this.
Did you hear their creepy little hissing?
They're adorable.
They hissed at
They're
you.
really cute.
They fucking hissed at you.
They're very cute.
The little bitches.
I'm gonna have to use more fucking embers.
Embers.
I don't want to use any
I
more.
like the name Ember. Like, if you named your dog Ember, wouldn't that be a lovely name?
If you say so. Ooh. Hang on.
Amber is a lovely name, too.
It's fine. Never really thought about it.
I like names that are after, like, plants and, like, rocks. You know, like Ruby and Garnet. That's the Jacqueline Wilson book. Ruby and Garnet. The double act twins.
If you say so.
It is. Oh.
Okay, where do I go?
And what's an opal? Opal is a lovely name.
Why are you
Is
so
an
protective of using embers?
is an
Because I
op-
have to make them using
Is
sulfur
an
and then I won't
opal
be
a
able
nice
to. No,
name?
it's not.
Pearl?
No, I mean, are you exclusively naming 95-year-olds who lived through the Blitz?
Jesus.
Hello, Pearl. Hello, Opal. How are you today? Around at the fish market. No, they're not nice names.
Well, I think they are.
Oh, fuck off! Jesus. I mean, hang on. Jesus.
Doris
oh,
isn't a
come
plant or
on.
rack name. I was using plant and rack names. I specifically said. Or jewellery, whatever. But jewellery comes from rocks, doesn't it?
Hello, Hyacinth.
Jewellery.
Oh, I'm gonna get eaten by fucking rats.
Like rubies are rocks, right?
Yeah, they're gems.
Yeah, well, that's the same kind of thing, isn't it? What are other lovely, nice jewellery names? Opal, ruby, pearl. What's the other jewellery that people are called after?
I don't know. Can I just run through this?
There's the name Goldine. I don't like that one, though. Now, that sounds like an old lady name. Sapphire. Sapphire.
That's a pretty ugly name.
Sapphire!
Yeah.
That's a lovely name.
Not really.
Coal. You wouldn't call someone coal.
Cubic zirconia.
Zirconia could probably be a name.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen an emerald, or is that one too sad?
I have not, and I don't know why it would be said. I guess emerald mine. I associate emerald mines with slavery, but I'm sure that's
no,
all
the diamond
gems.
mines are slavery, aren't they?
All those mines kind of are, right? Okay, there we go. We're through. Now.
Emerald. Yeah, I've heard people with that name. I don't like that one. Plant names now. I love my plant names.
Why?
I don't know. I just really like flower names and plant names in general.
Can I just knife the fucker?
Like fern and olive. Aren't they lovely?
If you say so.
And then more flowery names like rose.
Oh, I forgot you can do that, but this is that's a very limited resource.
When
Probably
I
shouldn't
was a
have done
little girl, my invisible imaginary friend was called
Oh
Rose.
no.
I loved the name. I wonder why I liked it so much. Maybe I was named Rose in a past life.
Oh God, Emma.
Did you have an invisible friend?
When I was very young. Yeah.
You said his name was just Friend.
Yes.
You didn't give him a name.
No.
That's not very imaginative.
Why?
I had a whole backstory for mine.
Oh God.
I even had what she looked like. What did yours look like?
I think basically just like a shapeless sheet ghost.
Ah!
What?
You love your sheet ghosts.
What does that mean?
You think sheet ghosts are really cute.
Sheet ghosts are very cute. Doesn't everybody think sheet ghosts are adorable?
Oh, Cole. Yeah, Cole is a name.
Let's go.
Like Cole from Charmed.
Oh God, shut up about Charmed. You finally run out of Charmed and it's like a blessing. But where the fuck am I going? I don't think this is where I'm meant to go. Over here?
Silas
maybe?
agrees that Cole is hot. Yeah? Yeah, I think they do.
Well, I know Silas likes Charmed.
Cole is very... See, this is why Silas is the top Pokemon. We like all the same things. True crime and Charmed. I mean, that's like just the perfect person.
Right, where do you want me to go?
You don't like true crime, do Charmed?
No, I hate true crime and Charmed. I guess through here.
You liked Buffy, for fuck's sake.
Buffy.
It's not that different.
Ironically, I tried to say it like Buffy. Buffy sucks as well.
You watched the whole thing.
I didn't watch all of it.
You said you watched up until the very last episode.
I did, and then just kind of didn't care enough to finish it.
I did have a crush on Spike.
Uh-huh.
I don't think Cole's hot though, sorry, but I meant I love Charmed. Cole is so hot.
If you say so.
Well, maybe I just always pick the bad boy.
Spike.
Oh, Spike now, I do look back in genuine embarrassment.
Well, Spike's pretty bad as a character. Right, back into the blood pools.
Don't look.
I only liked Cole and Charmed. I didn't think any of the other guys were hot.
They all
They were too kind of...
model-y.
yeah, they were too sort of weird.
Everyone in Charmed looks like one of
kind
those
of-
male models who
Yeah.
is so generically handsome that they look ugly.
Yeah, it's like it goes like through a circle or something.
Like they all look like they're picked out of a
Cole
catalogue.
actor is Australian, and I read that too.
Yeah.
His dad was a prime minister or a conservative prime minister. Really
quite
adds to the villain vibe.
Alright, we're gonna need to deal with you.
Do I always just have crushes on the bad boys in movies? And
Maybe.
TV? Oh god,
What?
Jesus,
Why?
that's so fucking stereotypical and problematic.
I know. Bye. Right, they're just fucking coming for me anyway. Oh my god.
It's like when
Jesus
I rewatched some of Buffy recently.
That didn't really help.
I rewatched some of Buffy recently, and the scenes where Spike and Buffy have sex are still hot.
Oh, Emma.
I know.
Emma, that's so
I know,
sad.
I know.
Emma.
I know.
Emma.
And then he tries to rape her. I
Yes.
know. I know.
Oh, Emma.
I know. I know. But they were just so passionate together.
Oh, Jesus.
I know. I felt dirty. I felt really dirty.
I could probably light this on fire. I'm using up so many of my fucking items. That's an odd sound.
And he's so silly looking with the white hair and the black fingernails. I think he's
You
trying to be
love it.
edgy and cool. I
You
loved it
love
when I was
edgy and cool.
I always loved it when I was 12.
You love edgy nightmares.
No. Please tell me I've matured a little in my tastes.
Nothing here.
Have you?
I have.
Go this way. Oh, the rats are gonna get me!
Josh
Over here,
Whedon
maybe.
was a real asshole, wasn't he?
Yes, Joss Whedon's a nightmare person.
I read that Sarah Michelle Gellar didn't like doing any of those sex scenes with Spike.
Oh no.
She said that she didn't think that it made sense for the character. And yeah, in that way it didn't make sense, because they were sort of hate fucking, right?
Yes.
So that didn't make sense, really. Well, no, he was in love with her, right? And she was sort of in love with him, hated that she was in love with him. So it was kind of messed up.
Going on again.
So yeah, and they could get pretty like
Bye.
explicit at times for a TV show that's on, before late at night. And Sarah Michelle Gellar was like, yeah, I didn't like doing them.
Nobody seems to have had a good time filming Buffy.
No, it's sad, isn't it?
But I'll never forget this smell.
I know, the smell of corpses must be awful.
She's a medieval French woman. She should be used to it.
She's an aristocrat, hasn't she?
Yeah,
Ever
but
seen
she
a
should have been.
corpse?
The air must reek of death. Constantly. More sulfur, please. Thank you. I really want to get to a workbench and try and make more pockets. That would be lovely. Again, though, like I said, I now have a new respect for people who wear skirts because the lack of pockets was really genuinely irritating.
Who's the actor in Buffy that he was really mean to?
Oh, the woman who played Cordelia or whatever her name was.
Yeah, well, wasn't he horrible to her in particular?
Yeah, I think on the set of Angel in particular.
Oh, because did he do that show as well?
Yes. I've never seen Angel.
I watched Angel when I was 12.
I did not like Buffy enough to watch Angel.
I watched that when I was 12 too. Yeah, when I was 12, I was watching Buffy, Charmed and Angel.
Oh no.
I know.
Very stereotypical.
I know. And the only one I still like is Charmed.
Locked. If only Melly was here.
Oh yes,
There has to be
my
another way to
beloved
get
Melly.
The Inquisition must have put it here.
What if the game ends and it's just like, we're just really good friends?
Clever.
I don't think they come across as good friends. I think they were flirting. Don't you?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, point it right this way, please.
That would be fine if they were friends. Well, yeah, obviously.
Oh.
Or were they be queer baity? I thought they came across like they were flirting.
Yay! One of these.
Yay! Who's your favourite character in Charmed?
Oh, I hate them all so much.
I was talking to the chat. You hate all the Charmed characters, yeah.
Which one plays the hot sister?
They're all hot. And don't call women hot in that sort of way. Because, you know, in Charmed...
I know.
Let me finish. I was reading a lot about... The one with the head. I was reading a lot about Charmed, and the actresses didn't like how they were sort of forced by the studio to wear very revealing clothes. It got, you know, on their nerves. And Rose McGowan, I think you're talking about Rose McGowan.
Yes.
So you can't call Rose McGowan the hot one after all she
I know, I'm
through.
aware.
Not that Rose McGowan isn't a bit weird in real life. She does say some odd things. But I do, obviously, I feel sorry for after what happened with Harvey Weinstein.
Dreya the turf.
The turf?
Running and dodging makes less noise. That's fine. It's
Why
fine.
are you a turf?
Mm-hmm. I think about why her. Oh, is she a turf as well?
Oh, yes, she is. That's it. Yes, Rose McGowan is a turf. Well, I think so. Yeah, she says really problematic, kind of fucked up stuff.
I think about Amelia Clark having to negotiate her way out of nudity. Yes, they were really fucked up to her.
Yeah, that's awful. Like.
Really fucked
The
up.
flag has been redundant for some time.
The flag has been shrinking and shrinking.
Well, if you just
into the
found
background.
Rose McGowan the most physically attractive of the three women, that's fine.
No, I mean the
women.
least insufferable of the three sisters.
4.
The characters.
4.
What?
There was 4 sisters.
Oh yeah, but one of them died or whatever.
Yeah, I know, but that still doesn't mean there wasn't 4 sisters.
Oh, but she was really fucking irritating.
Well, wasn't? Yeah, she got fired in real life.
Yeah, she was unbelievably annoying.
I think she's probably the prettiest of the 4.
Of the 3 characters.
4!
Of the 4 characters.
So, Siffy, you don't know which sister I meant.
Of the 4 sisters, the one played by Rose McGowan is probably the least irritating.
I think Paige was
Oh,
my...
Jesus, you're right there.
Kill
Fuck
him.
me. I can't.
Get rid of him.
Okay.
Rose McGowan... No, sorry.
Oh, no, 1 second. I'll set
Paige
next on
was
him.
probably my favourite, yeah. I did like
Which
Paige
one is
the best.
Paige?
Rose McGowan, I just said.
Okay, sorry, I've already
Jeez.
forgotten.
I had a crush on Shannon Doherty, the difficult one. That's Prue. Prue.
Bye.
Shannon Doherty was probably the most physically attractive of the 4 sisters. Though Alicia Milano, the one who played... Milano, is that her name? The one who plays Phoebe.
I just don't know.
The one who plays Phoebe is also a very attractive woman. Not that Rose McGowan and Holly Marie Combs, who plays Piper, aren't attractive women. Just personally, I would go for Shannon Doherty and...
Ooh, I'm getting eaten by rats! Okay, that was a bad idea. Right, let's restart that. Oh, fuck me.
Like, I noticed rewatching Charmed, Alyssa, am I saying it right? Alyssa Milano. Mm-hmm. She had massive breasts.
Oh my god, why are you talking about this?
But they were really massive.
Okay.
Like, you saw them
You
saw them so much because they made her wear really tight, revealing tops. Massive breasts. What they were.
Okay.
I was like, her back must really hurt. What? It's just an observation. It's not creepy. And Rose McGowan's were really small.
Okay.
What? Just an observation.
I hadn't noticed.
You hadn't noticed.
No, I hadn't
Like
noticed.
you weren't looking at the beautiful women.
I wasn't at all.
The gorgeous, gorgeous women.
The fact any sort of physical attractiveness is negated by the fact that they're in Charmed.
You just said Rose McGowan was attractive.
Of the 4 of them.
Amma Dreya's arc.
No, rat babies. Alright, what do you want from me here?
I'm trying to think who my second favourite was.
Why are you ranking the Charmed women?
Well, Charmed characters. But yeah, the sisters would probably have to be your favourite, wouldn't they? Because
Yeah.
Leo was a bit dull. Well, Cole was
Is
a
that
good
the
character.
magic wizard boy?
He's the white lighter. He's Piper's husband.
The magic wizard boy.
He's not a magic wizard boy.
He's kind of a magic wizard
He's
boy.
not a magic wizard boy.
The episanguis.
I liked, they didn't have a lot of characters, I suppose.
Who is she just talking to? Is she aware of the player?
What's happened to his eyes? Is he wearing,
I
like,
think he's just wearing eyeliner.
is he?
Yeah.
Perfect.
You don't
It
put
looks like
eyeliner
me
under your eyes.
It looks like me when I put on eyeliner too thick and then my eyes start to tear up and then I look like Robert Smith in the rain.
Why are you supposed to put
Maybe so
eyeliner
bold.
above? He's put it
We
under.
know it
I
comes
do it
from
both.
those rats,
Do
but
you?
Yeah, I do it
What's
along
it
the top
for?
and the bottom.
Do you?
I'm not wearing it right now. I was too sick to bother.
Oh no! Rats.
We call this odorous.
Whoa.
Oh. That is just one of the effects of the episanguis.
What? It made
When we
rats
mix
He's
like
doing
it?
the evil voice.
But that's not what
Like
we
that
are
Mitch and Webb
interested in.
sketch. He's doing the evil voice.
So why don't we let our units use it, eh? It could.
It is too precious.
I haven't eaten asparagus
Each
since I was a
episanguis
kid.
crystal
I
must have
assume
You
I would
bought
like
some
it.
not too long ago.
I didn't end up eating it. I just gave it to the guinea pigs because I forgot about it.
You didn't eat it.
No, I forgot. I forgot it was there and then just gave it to the guinea pigs instead. But my dad used to really like it, and I always assumed I would hate it, and I haven't really challenged that assumption since I was a kid. I should actually buy some and have some.
For our project,
I missed you.
particularly as
Oh
in
no.
this form,
I finished it all
has
now.
been the source of
It's so
some.
sad.
How should
You
I say?
hated it so much.
I hated it
Regret.
so
You were
much.
really overacting. You were acting like it was terrible.
It was
Deliver it to
terrible.
the
It
bastion.
was not.
It was
That
so
is enough
bad.
It wasn't
today.
that. It's fun.
Regrettable
You just didn't like it
accidents.
because it was very female.
Imagine you spill some on
If
your
you say
feet.
so.
You'd have to do your patrol on your ass.
Too healthy for Scotland. I need to
I feel the
find.
same about artichokes. I like grilled artichokes in oil. Those
I
are
need to
delicious.
find another TV show to get really into.
Grilled, you can get in any Aldi or Lidl or here or even Tesco, I suppose. You can get like little jars of grilled artichokes in like olive oil with garlic and herbs and stuff in it. And my God, I would eat jars of the stuff.
Maybe I could get into Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh, please don't.
I loved that as a kid.
Which one? Oh,
There's
the
only one.
old one?
Yeah, I meant the old one, of course.
Well, there isn't only one. There's two Sabrina the Teenage
There's
Witches.
two Charms as well.
Is there?
They remade Charmed a couple of years ago.
Did they?
Yeah, from like 2018, 2021.
Did you watch it?
It's meant to be shite.
Yeah, because the original's such a stellar example of media.
Well, isn't it the same as Sabrina the Teenage Witch? No one liked the new Sabrina. It was
I thought
cancelled.
people really liked the new
It was
Sabrina.
cancelled.
Yeah, it was cancelled by Netflix, who cancel everything. I thought people liked it. I didn't, but
She's
I
a
thought
crazy
people liked
woman
it.
in real life too.
Who?
Melissa Joan Hart.
Oh yeah,
Plays
Miss Love Joan
Sabrina.
Hart's insane.
She's like in Pure Flix movies.
Yeah, she's like hard right Christian.
Yeah, I think Trump supporter as well.
Hmm. Yeah, I thought people liked Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
It was cancelled.
It had that kind of like Riverdale vibe,
It was
didn't
cancelled.
it? Yeah,
if
but
people had liked it, it wouldn't have been cancelled.
people liked Glow a lot. They got cancelled.
Yeah, but that,
I liked Glow
that was
a lot.
other reasons for Glow getting cancelled though. It was because of the pandemic. They didn't want to keep people on contract.
Yeah. Well, that was the excuse. They'll
Well,
just cancel everything.
Maybe if they didn't have the
Oh, it was the same
pandemic-
creators as Riverdale.
Maybe
Okay.
if they didn't have the pandemic, Glow might have gotten this last season.
Maybe. You'd hope. I miss Glow. Glow is good.
I really wanted to see how it was going to end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glow was great.
I wish they would just tell us how they were going to end it.
I know.
Was it Bash the guy who was closeted?
Yes.
I want to know what's going to happen with him.
Riverdale only kept going because it was owned by the CW more than Netflix or something. Yes, they'll keep something going forever, that network.
Netflix judges successful shows entirely based on people watching them all in
Yeah.
one go.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Ooh,
Netflix will
they've
cancel.
really eaten down them corpses.
Netflix will cancel anything.
That's because they make so much stuff. There's always something else to like replace them.
Uh-huh. Hang on, let me light this up. This mightn't be good. It might scatter them. Eee! Okay.
But yeah, I really liked Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That might be a bit kiddie now though.
We have to crush
That was
them all
made for
together.
kids, like, so it might be a bit too childish.
I think the new one was made for teens, cool teens. Look at how bad the costumes are on The Witcher. The Witcher was so bad.
I didn't like Witcher
that I'm
at all.
shocked it got any more series than it did.
I didn't like it at all.
I mean, still going. They just don't have Cavill on it now.
I remember the cat from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I loved him.
The cat. I watched a tiny bit of the new Sabrina, and I remember being very disappointed that the cat didn't talk.
So you have watched the original Sabrina?
When I was very small,
Did
I
you
watched like
like
2
it?
episodes of it.
Did you
I just said I watched the new one.
Yeah, I know. But did you like the old one, the proper one?
Not really. No.
And you should.
I remember thinking one of the ants was kind of hot.
Oh, you always think the answer.
Maybe. I can't really
Always think
remember.
the answer, huh?
What do you mean?
Just play it.
The cat's barely in it because the actress is allergic.
What, the old one or the new one?
New one, I think. Because I remember the cat's barely in it, yeah. You see
Does
like
he
a couple
talk
of...
in the new
No,
one?
that's what I just said.
Ah.
I said I was disappointed because the cat didn't talk.
So yeah, but so you must have watched the old one if you know the cat talk. Well, I like
No.
it.
We just have to try it out.
Okay, try it out.
Her boyfriend was kind of dull too. Harvey. Maybe I just like the bad boy characters in TV shows because they write the good guy characters so blandly.
Oh my god.
It's working. This will save my life. I need to find more.
Okay,
Remember,
fine.
The effect doesn't last long.
He pretends to not be a millennium.
Ooh, press that to open the upgrade menu. Which button is that? I can do this for anywhere?
Maybe I'll just watch Charmed all over again.
Oh, please don't. Even hearing it from the other room made me cringe to death.
I was so good. Amazon actually had a good purpose. I could watch it all. I mean, you know, they still have slaves, basically. So.
Yes.
You order for them tons.
Not
There's
very
an
much
Amazon
anymore.
package today.
Was there?
Yeah, you got something from Amazon.
Oh yeah, the memory stick. Well, that's because you insisted that I get a new memory
I
stick.
did not insist. You don't have to. You could go and buy it from a shop. Keep ordering from the slave owners.
There, it looks like the exit.
They don't let people go to the bathroom.
It's not that far.
They have to pee in little jars.
Oh god, how many fucking ones are there? Who is she talking to, by the way?
Herself.
No, why is she going like, come on now, it's not that far?
She's like talking to herself. She's trying to reassure
It feels
herself.
very weird.
But like
Like it feels like she's talking to the brother or something.
yeah, it's just because they can't do, you know, monologues, inner monologues.
Right, up here maybe?
Sabrina,
Bye.
the new one, was problematic in season 1.
I don't remember
What
why.
did it do? It probably was.
Like I said, I watched like 2 episodes of it and went, nah. I thought it looked very cheap. You could tell it was made by the guys who made Riverdale because it looked really dirt cheap.
I just
like
wasn't
it
interested.
had that thing of like all of the characters, in order to make the sets look more expensive, all of the sets were blurred. Like the only thing that was in focus was the characters' faces, and all of the costumes and backgrounds and stuff were very, very blurry. It looked incredibly dirt cheap. Like distractingly so.
Like, I don't think a TV show needs to be remade, you know? Because they're trying to... Apparently, there's, like, discussions to make Harry Potter into a TV series.
Oh, God, really?
And I like... Is that necessary? You had 8
Probably
movies.
not.
You don't need to make a TV show.
I could climb on it. What did she say I could climb on?
Miranda Otto's in it. She's the one
she
who
is.
played Eowyn in Lord of the
Yeah, I know.
Rings.
I know who Miranda Otto is.
Aye.
Oh, fuck me! There's like 4 rats! Kick them!
Or just pick him up and throw him.
Next checkpoint we're saving, by the way, because my voice is fucked.
Did you like Eowyn?
I can get it down there.
Yeah.
She's a bit like, not like the other girls.
Mm-hmm.
But like, for the time, when Tolkien wrote her. I really liked Eowyn's whole sort of thing with Wormtongue. That was so fucked up and sad. Was that his name, Wormtongue?
Oh, over here, I understand.
Brad Dourif was really good.
Brad Dourif's
really
good and
I
everything.
forgot about him.
I like Brad Dourif a lot.
I always forget about the Rohan bits, and then I watch the movies and
Oh, they're so good.
I really like the
Especially
Rohan
the
bits.
extended bits.
But especially the what?
Especially the extended bits, like the funeral of the son and stuff
Oh,
like
but
that.
we never talk about it. We always talk about the Fellowship stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're... What are we talking about now? Lord of the Rings.
Just Lord of the Rings, because Miranda Otto was brought up.
And I've only seen her in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, well, has she been in anything else, really?
She probably has, just stuff I haven't seen.
Well, other than Sabrina.
She was in that horror movie, What Lies Beneath, with Michelle Pfeiffer and Richard Gere.
I've never seen
No,
or
not
heard
Richard
of
Gere.
it.
Harrison Ford.
Never heard of it.
It's alright.
Shut up.
Not a great movie. She was a hot aunt in Sabrina.
She has a hot aunt vibe. It's like, what were we watching recently? Was it one of those Guillermo del Toro anthology things where there was a Miranda Otto type in it?
Was there?
Yeah, in the last episode, The Murmuring.
The woman
central
who's-
character in
the
that.
woman whose
She looked a bit like
baby had
Miranda.
died.
Mm-hmm.
Essie Davis.
Yeah, she looked a bit like Miranda Otto.
I like Essie Davis.
And she was incredibly hot. No, she was. I think she was the hottest anyone's ever been in
All
that.
right. She's a very good actress.
I always used to get them mixed up. Thank you.
She's great, generic white Australian. I don't think they look anything alike.
I think she looked a bit like her.
No, she doesn't. Not in my opinion.
Where am I supposed to go?
Essie Davis is so good in The Babadook.
Oh yes, that's the other thing she was in.
And,
I like
and
the
in
Babadook a lot as
Miss
well.
Fisher's Murder Mysteries.
I've never seen that.
That's good. That's like this Australian show, Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries. And she's like, I don't know, a woman called Miss Fisher and she investigates murder mysteries. And she has lots of sex. Which is cool. It's set in the 1920s, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it with my friend Marianne.
Down there. I could climb on it.
Yeah. But how am I going to get it down there? I guess probably use that odor stuff that we just found.
Yeah, Essie Davis is in the Babadook. That show, like you just said, with Del Toro. She was in Game of Thrones in season 6. She was in the thing I just mentioned. What was the thing I just mentioned? Miss Fisher's Murder Mystery.
Mm-hmm.
And she's in this Australian movie that's meant to be good. You know the... I think it's called Port Arthur. There's an island...
Oh my fucking god!
There's an island by Tasmania, or maybe it's on Tasmania, called Port Arthur. And that's where, in the early 90s, they had a massive... This guy, this Australian guy, there was a massive mass shooting. And then Australia banned all its guns. Remember? That comedian was talking about it.
Vaguely.
And so she's in a movie now about that. And I think she's playing the mother of the mass shooter. And it's meant to be really good. I want to watch it, actually. Would you like to watch it?
No.
You hate true crime.
Yes, I do.
And I think it would be really good.
If you say so.
You can definitely see, like, the difference.
Go. That
You
might
can
that
definitely
might do
see.
it.
Yeah, the Babadook is a great movie. I love it. You could definitely see the difference between Australia and America because they had a gun massacre and they got rid of their guns, and the US just keeps.
Come on, fucking
and
turn
refuses
it, you
to get rid
prick!
of their guns. It's strange, isn't it?
I'm very busy.
Alright. Sorry.
Don't eat me!
Don't eat me.
Okay, we have the fucking thing.
And there was a
Christ.
thing. It was when John Oliver was on the show with Jon Stewart. What's that show called?
Daily Show, I think.
And he was talking to an American politician, and he mentions that. He says Australia got rid of all its guns after their massacre. Why won't America do it? And the American politician just says something like, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
I'm going to use another one.
The gun lobby in America is too powerful, but I don't think it's just that. I think it's a cultural thing. Because if you talk to American people, they don't want to get rid of guns. Like, even the most liberal, progressive American people are like,
Oh no!
you know,
That worked, maybe.
I want guns. They're for gun control, but they still think civilians should have access to guns.
Yeah, there's a lot of that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've never met an American who's like, civilians shouldn't have access to guns.
If only you could trap them Rex rats in that nook somehow. Oh, the fucking light probably could have done that. Yeah, fair enough. Well, we did it anyway.
You see? You're doing it.
Yay. We did it. Looks like we made it.
Like, I've talked to a few Americans, and they're all like, yeah, I'm for gun control. And I say something like, well, what do you mean gun control? Why do you think civilians should have guns? And they're like, well, we need it in case someone breaks into my house.
If the King of England comes over and starts pushing us around.
No, they didn't say that. They said, if someone breaks into my house, I'm going to need a gun. And I'm like...
Charles coming over, pushing us around.
But, like, how is that going to work if someone comes into your house and you need a gun? Like, the only way that would work is if you had it right beside your bed, in your bed inside cabinet.
I'll be honest, this doesn't look any more horrifying than the stuff you've just seen. Why are you so shocked
But
this time?
if you leave a gun in your bedside cabinet right beside your bed, in the fear that someone will break in, that means the gun is there all the time, which means your kids will pick up the gun and use it to shoot somebody. Like, that
I guess
just...
we'll save next time there's a checkpoint, by the way.
That
just to say that.
Are you listening?
No, not at all.
Because that happened recently in America. Again. The 6-year-old kid got a gun and took it into school.
Oh, get over yourself. It's just corpses. Little Miss Royal.
Kid. Like, how often do people get broken into?
They've unleashed the rats.
I can't.
Step
I'm
on neck.
sorry.
Put out of misery.
Help him.
Step on neck. It's already too late. He's got rats in him now.
I can't believe it. They used the rats against the sick.
That is
And why
pretty
not?
fucking-
I mean, decrease the surplus population. Right, we're going to save there. Because my throat is getting raw. Hopefully, I imagine it will be. I think I'll be better by Monday. So we should do a full week of streams tomorrow. Sorry for missing a couple this week. But this was fun. I enjoyed this stream quite a lot. We've gone a bit long, even though we started late.
What time is it?
It is, I think like 5. Yeah, it's 5 past 5.
Oh, cool.
Fine. There we go. It just saved.
You've got
I'm
a
now seeing an
picture of
image of
meanies.
meanies. Yeah, the first thing I tab out was meanies. A classical stream. Thank you. It was very, very fun. I always like having Emma on the stream. It's very, very fun.
Yeah.
They hold
1
no
a.m.
faith
in
you.
Australia. My goodness.
Go to bed.
That's we so tired.
Right, who's live that I can raid? I don't know. You know what? First person I see, Brosep's live. Brosep's always cool. Let's go /raid Broseph. I will say, I hate having to type underscores. I resent it. Broseph the underscore.
Later in most parts of Australia.
90. There we go. Yeah, you're on the far coast. Anyway.
Oh, is it like America where it has all different time zones?
Yeah, well, Australia is fucking huge. Like, it's huge.
So are China and Russia the same? Different times in different parts of the country?
I think so.
That's so weird.
Although isn't there one country
can have different time
Well,
zones.
one country, it might be China, just uses the one time zone, even though it fucks everything up.
Does it?
Yeah, it gets...
But China, it has to be the biggest.
I don't know if it is China, but there's one country that should have like 5 time zones, and they just use the one, because they just don't want to use anymore, I guess. And so it gets dark at radically different times.
That's strange.
Anyway.
You have a nice weekend.
Thank you, everybody. Nice weekend. Goodbye.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye. Bye.
Oh.